on.
There we go. Hey.
Hey.
Can you hear me, guys?
Coming in fucking hot.
There we go. I like it. Where you guys been?
Where have you been?
Fucking vacation.
Everyone's been on vacation.
Enjoying.
Tim's been on vacation. You've been on vacation. I've been on vacation. And now we're here.
Here we are.
You guys all fucking blow because I save all my vacation up for hunting season.
I was out hunting some pussy, so it worked.
Well, there's
I didn't catch anything.
Well,
or shoot anything besides my own stuff. But that's all different ballgame.
Well, like kitty cats.
That's when you get turned in for poaching.
Some calico cougars out there.
What happened? She was laying on the couch. What do you want me to do?
Well, we are back with the guest,
We are.
Joey. Got
Yes,
a shot poured. 3 Shots Podcast.
Oh, shit. All right.
Little
here
proper 12 for everybody.
we go.
Ooh, let's hit it
Nice
strong.
to meet you all. Oh,
Nice to meet you.
My arms aren't that fucking long. Kind of like Aaron.
Cheers, boys.
That's your problem. My arm's like 25 inches.
See where this takes us.
Ooh, that's good.
Woo! Is that Jameson?
That's Conor McGregor right there.
12.
It's right here.
You just tasted some greatness.
Dude, that's good.
Super good.
Yeah.
I poured a little bit on my steak for dinner tonight. So
Oh, shit. Yeah,
I
I'm not.
marinated with it.
He's going to be trying to fight us later because of it.
Oh, boy.
Not really. Fight you with my words like he does. All he does is take punches. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get him as a
You
sponsor.
know, Floyd. Come on now. They actually sell a proper 12 up by us.
That's good. I mean, it's not. I'm not a hard alcohol drinker or a whiskey drinker. Well, I should be. I'm Irish, but no, that's fucking smooth.
It's an Irish whiskey, baby.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's really good.
I had some makers the other day, last podcast, and wasn't as smooth as this. I was like, God damn it, are we really buying whiskey again? As I was in their store, like, what should I buy? Like, oh, the proper 12. That fucking shit's
It's
amazing.
not bad.
The proper tail's good, but I'm telling you, that Jameson IPA.
I saw that one
oh my
too.
God.
I saw it right next to it, and I was like, I'll go with what I know right now.
I drink the whole bottle, and it's just.
So.
It's pretty good.
Oh my God, yes.
When you brought that last time.
Yeah, I think I remember that. I think I drank the whole bottle.
Yo, oh no, you didn't. I remember. I remember.
Because Aaron was all like, "Did you bring him? Do you remember drinking his proper or his Jameson IPA?" Or I was like, "No, he never brought that at all." And then sure as shit, there was the bottle. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. Me and Mike drank that shit." I blame it on Mike.
Right.
And then I thought I saw an advertisement from Jameson that they came out with like a peach whiskey. Is that correct?
I don't know if it is.
I know they have an orange.
It's not in Idaho yet.
Orange. Yeah. Okay. That's oranges, peaches, whatever the fucking same.
It's okay.
Peaches and cream.
It's not in Idaho yet. I haven't seen it. So
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it in my house.
where'd you go? Like to Washington?
I don't know.
Shit?
My
Canada?
my brother-in-law got it for me.
Where's he from? Portland?
He's from here.
He's just riding his way to Idaho.
Portland here?
Oh, yeah. Good old Portland, Idaho.
Portland, Idaho.
Hey Joe, did you know we have a Walmart just right up the road?
I do.
Oh wait, I don't think he remembers that podcast.
No, he doesn't. Well, 3 sheets in the wind on that one.
It happens. Get a little carried away.
So, with Joey coming on, Tim, you haven't heard about this, but he also likes to go hunting and actually hunts ducks for reals and actually shoots things. And unlike this guy who just thinks he shoots ducks, collects the fucking, the fake goddamn ducks out there, puts them up there, has Hunter Orange for no
hold
reason.
on. No, we just, the guys that aren't killing ducks, we just consider those duck stamp contributors. They're paying their money, conserving fucking waterfowl. But,
What's a duck stamp? Hey, what?
See?
oh boy.
You paying this shit?
You see what we're getting into here?
Absolutely.
I'm fucking with you. I know what it is.
Turn it off! The Rangers are listening!
I think.
But yeah, so the guys that ain't killing shit, they're still conserving.
The thing is like I kill shit. I just don't know what I'm killing. It's flying. I'm like, hey, because I'm colorblind, right?
Oh,
and they're
fuck.
like,
Colorblind because a duck and a goose look completely different in size, shape, and beak.
I'll identify. Hey, man, you already got like 6 hens. I didn't know. I can't see the white on it or whatever. Fuck. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
that. The fucking the game warden's like, holy shit, dude, you shot that many mergansers?
They just kept coming, Like I don't know. They were attacking my decoys. That's always my go-to. You get pulled over. Why'd you
That's
kill
how you
someone?
go to prison when you got a fucking limit full of ospreys.
No, you just pay a fine. You're fine. They're ducks.
fuck.
Just
His
tell them.
gun's gone.
Haven't you heard of duck flu? That shit's going around, man.
Yeah, the
I'm doing
avian flu.
I'm doing
The duck pox?
We're taking care of the next pandemic.
Okay, so did you guys
Corona quack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys fucking hear about this?
Duck pox.
Canada was actually saying that they were shutting hunters down up in Canada as far as bringing ducks across the border.
Like from Canada to the United States, or
Live ducks?
after they're shot.
Oh, okay.
well, what are you supposed to do with them? Like they just keep them at the border? Like
How the fuck do ducks get across the border?
they fly?
There you go. Like that's a
Motherfuckers.
fucking
Yeah,
great idea.
but
Oh, I thought you meant they were already
here's the
dead.
thing.
And
No,
like,
no,
they're-
like Hunter. No, I am telling you that the game wardens, they don't want the fucking dead ducks crossing the
'cause
border.
I was
What about the live ones?
gonna ask you, like, when you shoot your duck, you go pick
There's
it
no
up.
borders in air, buddy. Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
I
That's
know.
why.
I know. Yeah. and then
Soon
pe-
they're gonna fucking put up like 100 fucking foot pillars. Be like, nope, ducks, you can't come out here. Shoo,
Yeah,
get
keep
back.
your Canadian geese.
Nobody wants that shit.
the fucking
Fuck
Canada.
the Canadian geese too.
Someone get
Coming over
Sharon
there
outta
with
here.
Fucking maple leaves and shit.
Get Karen out of here. Just
Well, the thing is like when I go duck hunting, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's you have to like love hunting to get up at 4 a.m, go out there in the fucking cold, set up all your shit, get ready to go, and then actually shoot something, and then be like, I gotta go retrieve this now because I don't have a dog like you do. I have to get in my canoe, go out there and find the fucking thing and bring it back.
That's tough. So,
So-
no, there's two things right there that I just thought of that either A, you're married.
I am married.
Okay, well, that's why you're getting up at 4 to get the fuck out of the house. And,
No, I love my wife.
no, I love my wife too, but
We usually have
there's-
morning sex at 4. It's trippy. Should try it.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. But yeah, no.
His
and-
wife?
wait a minute. I'm
He's
married
been
too.
there-
You guys have sex?
Amen. Up top.
You got to. Chris Rock said this. You got to recycle the pussy, bro. Come on, you can figure it out.
But
Throw her back in the pond is what he's saying.
Yeah.
oh fuck, you guys are too much. But yeah, no, it's first thing, getting fucking rid of it. Getting
The pussy?
No, just
Oh,
the
sorry.
bullshit.
I just bury
we're
bury a
back
hole,
on.
try to
Well-
kick her in.
Well, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, I
Push
don't.
her down the
I don't.
stairs?
I don't get past 10 anymore to go duck hunting or geese hunting because I don't get out there, and they're lazy like me. They just want to sit in the fucking pond all day until the wind starts blowing, and they're like, all right. Well.
All right, well, you haven't done enough scouting because what happens, and I don't know if I should put this on a fucking.
See, what had happened was
I don't know if I should talk about this too much. Is the people that don't scout enough?
Don't
Nobody
worry.
listens to
Don't worry.
shit.
We could change your voice right now to sound like this. This is me, guys.
don't worry, we got like 4 listeners. You're fine.
But yeah,
One is a game warden. But
no. Yeah, he's got my number on fucking speed dial.
what's his name?
Yeah, fucking Jeremy. But anyways, yeah, no, like they come off the water mid morning, like you're right. They're flying in the dark and shit, and they're coming in. They're fucking because they've spent all night like a bunch of not bar bouncers, but a bunch of fucking party animals.
Yeah, pretty much.
They've just been flying around, just like, yeah, fucking, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. In the morning, they're like, oh fuck, dude, I need some water to rest.
Oh.
And then they come in, and then they'll sit there and they'll fucking float around in the water for a little bit, and they're like, yep, time to party again. Go hit the grain fields or whatever the fuck they got.
Pretty much.
And they'll fucking send off, and so. As a hunter, you got to figure out like where they're coming off the fucking waterways and hitting fields and shit, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
People that don't fucking hunt like waterfowl don't understand like some of the amount of fuel or the time or the shit that like when you're scouting, going into looking at different areas of hey, what are the ducks doing? I mean, a prime example of that this year was North Idaho had a vote for
Extending the season, I hope.
no, absolutely not. But it was a how we're going to structure the season. Are we going to go from an early season like October fucking blah 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 to early January instead of mid-October, because it's a federal regulation as far as the amount of days that each state is allowed for migratory fucking waterfowl. And so this year I didn't realize how many stupid people actually live in northern Idaho.
A lot now.
Yeah,
A lot now.
I should have known.
I mean, there's 3 at this table with me.
And
Wow.
I didn't say who.
1, 2, 3.
I didn't point out who. I'm just saying.
I'm glad Tim can only count to 3. But don't. It was fucked. You know, and I don't know how much I should talk about here, but you know, it was fucked because last year, like into January, late January, the ducks coming out of Canada was fucking top notch. I mean, we were fucking spanking fucking mallards. Dude, crisp, fucking bright orange legs, just beautiful plumage fucking ducks, man. And we're just hammering them because they're coming out of Canada. And
The lead shot, right on. Yeah.
no, I'm not a poacher. What the fuck, dude? Steel shot Scott, son.
So this guy over here thinks that you should only shoot with lead because steel won't knock him out of the air, because he's a horrible shot. He aims for the feet only.
It's not that at all. It's like now you got to go out with a fucking bazooka.
No.
3.5 inch, 4.5 inch fucking barrel out here would hold this steel shot to fucking
So here,
kill anything.
No, you just have to hit what you shoot.
Oh, you can hit them. You can see it bounce off them.
So what do you shoot?
I shoot 3.5 steel.
That's why you're missing all the time, because you're flinching.
I'm not flinching, bro.
I'm pretty sure you are. You shooting.
I think it's just because they're too far away, and I just don't get them in.
That's what the half inch. That's what that half inch was.
But the geese, they're fucking like a mind trick. Like they look like they're right there because they're so big, but they're not. And you're like, you think you can get them.
I'm starting to figure out that you're not only colorblind, but you're fucking nearsighted too.
I'm farsighted. No, I know my distance.
That was the look of being called out. I could see it.
Ducks are different. I mean, obviously, yeah, steel shot, take down a duck. I haven't really missed a duck yet.
But here,
with steel shot. But when I'm shooting a goose, I haven't knocked one goose down yet.
okay. So that's what I'm asking. What are you shooting? What's your load? That sounded gay.
I can show you right now if you want. Give me a minute.
I know. But no. So what you're shooting a 12 gauge, I assume.
Yeah.
And so what are you shooting as far as a load? Sorry,
2 ounces.
this is fucking gay. But
I know it's
if people listening, they don't get it. I mean, you're already shooting a 3.5 inch, so you're already fucking over exaggerating.
yeah. Well, is not what you use?
No, fuck no, man.
A 2.5 inch?
No. They don't even make 2.5 inches. 2 3/4.
Yeah,
3 inch.
sorry, 2 3/4.
Yeah, 2 3/4, 3 inch, and then 3.5.
Well, I'll be honest. My dad has a 2 3/4 Browning. It's a 1940 Browning.
Okay.
It's a nice gun.
So that's beautiful.
Browning actually reached out to him in the.
Is it an A5?
Yeah. Oh, it's an A. I think it's an A1. No.
No, there's no such thing.
It's A5. Yeah. It's a 30, and the number on it. It was one of their first ones they made because the number on it.
Yeah, John Browning
only has 5 digits on the how they put the number underneath the.
Yeah, no, John Browning is the one that designed that A5. They call it the Humpback, and it's a beautiful shotgun. Remington stole, or they didn't steal, but they did get the patent in, I think, 1909 or 1908. And so they came up with the Remington Model 11, which I have one of those from my grandfather.
Gotcha.
And you cannot shoot steel out of those old guns because the constriction.
It's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to shoot bismuth if you're gonna even remotely think that you're gonna hunt waterfowl with those guns. Yeah, you have to.
My dad hates missing. He uses lead. Like, I ain't fucking miss.
I said bismuth.
No,
Yeah, that's what
he don't give a fuck.
That's what he shoots too.
He don't care. Have you ever seen the movie Days of Thunder with Tom Cruise and he's trying to
What American red-blooded fucking kid hasn't?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example right now.
All right.
I like this fucking guy.
Dude, he's good.
I'm Tom Cruise.
Okay.
When you're asking
Yeah,
about,
you've already lost me.
When you're asking me about loads and shots and shit,
so-
I don't know how it works. I just know how to knock shit out of the air with it.
You want to know who we're
All right, Joe.
No.
Joe, I want you to go back out on the track.
you're my
because
pit
you've
crew.
already hit. Just go hit the pace car.
This is who
You're
we
my-
call a Danica Patrick. He's a Danica Patrick.
You're
Don't
my-
say still Tom Cruise.
you're my pit
You're
crew.
Danica Patrick.
Okay.
Just go hit the pace car.
No, I know I can shoot shit because I was on I shot trap forever in high school and I was trying out for the Olympics until they got rid of it.
True
Not
shit.
for the
Yeah.
Olympics.
What were you too fucking built?
So I have no. They
His
got
legs,
they
baby.
got
Legs for
in 1 year they got rid of trap shooting in the Olympics. It was only like skeet, I think, or archery.
Have you ever done skeet shooting?
I have.
That's fucking rough.
It is fun,
It's
and I used to
fun.
go out to shout out to
But
the.
it will take your confidence, and it will be like kick you in the dick and go fuck you later.
Shout out to the Hayden Trap and Skeet Club out there by the airport is where I used to go.
The Boyle Coddingtons or whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't know. I never met whoever owned it or whatever, but
right.
that's where I would go out and
Boyd Coddington.
we used to, because it's out by the airport.
Right.
I would always go out there to shoot trap and
Why don't
practice.
you just go to Hauser?
And one time I was like, because I didn't know Hauser.
He's like going 20 miles fucking out of.
Well, he didn't know there was a Walmart down here too. So there's that.
None of this existed down when I was going in high school.
Hauser
This
did.
shit.
Hauser's. I was shooting trap at Hauser since I was 6.
Yeah, nobody came on
And
this
this-
side of town though. Is what I'm saying.
This guy's so.
Nobody drove on 53 or knew like this side of town existed.
You did to the gun club.
Until everybody like pushed them out. I'm going really slow. Am I going slow?
No, you're fine, dude.
Looks like it.
No, I'm enjoying this.
Oh, it might be.
You
the
have
light.
frozen.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Oh, who froze?
Go to his camera. Stand by, people. Just want to shut it off real quick.
Yeah, shut it off, turn it back on.
Anyways,
Are you all good?
stand by. Tell you
Keep
what.
talking. We can keep talking.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Absolutely.
So
So
is it just duck, or you do any sort of are you elk? Do you do moose, bear, anything else, or
no, absolutely. My numero uno is my elk hunt in the fall. I go down to central Idaho. I was born and raised. I'm born and raised Idaho. I know some of you guys don't want to mention any names here, but no, I was
Joe.
born.
Go ahead.
I was born and raised Idaho, and no, I hunt down in south central Idaho, and my elk hunt is probably the most important time off that I take. I take 2 weeks off. My wife and I, we go down. We live in a.
Oh, she goes with you.
Oh fuck yeah,
Nice.
dude.
does she hunt?
Yeah,
She's a beast, dude. She's cool as fuck.
yeah, and she lives in a fucking tent with me for 2 weeks. What kind of fucking wife would do that?
Well, yeah, but I've been to your house. That's a tent too. I mean, you're just moving one tent to another place. It's kind of like a mobile home.
Did you come up to my house? No, my house is bigger than a tent.
All right, it's a double tent.
No, it's like a tent with a fucking tin roof.
No, I haven't. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. But no, she's fucking fantastic. And what pisses her off though, and she's gonna fucking listen to this, and this is, I'm like, this is gonna blow you guys out of the water. Well, fuck. Okay.
Not of Joe shooting.
Because I said that I wasn't gonna talk about this shit, but
Oh boy.
yeah, when
We get the drinks in you, and then have those stories just keep flowing.
yeah, well, anyways, no.
Here at Three Shots Podcast, we don't condone anything that Joey's about ready to say.
Yeah,
Continue.
no. No, she is.
Speak for yourself, Aaron.
She's a fucking stud. She helps me. She's packed out fucking elk time and time again. I've shot elk, and like she says, in the wrong part of the fucking unit. And but she shot an elk. I've hunted this area for fuck, I'm old. 25 years, and she ended up shooting a spike elk one day on the pack trail.
Let me just back up. I'm not a hunter myself. What's a spike elk?
A spike elk is where it's just spike. Looks
Okay,
like an alien.
doesn't have the full.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
branch.
got it.
Just
Got it.
spike. And so we were in the fucking. I was chasing a big ass bull, and we actually went down the fucking ridge after we climbed 2,000 fucking feet. Spent 2.5 hours in the dark, and then all of a sudden we see this huge bull across the canyon, and she's like, "What do you want to do?"
Get the spotting scope.
That's what we were watching him through. And I'm like, she's like, "What do you want to do?" I'm like,
What was the distance?
at that point, fuck, mile and a half
Oh, yeah.
straight at,
I was coming up to find you because I had that 50 cal. Figured we could reach out and touch someone.
I wish. And it was a fucking.
No meat, but we got him.
Yeah, it was a beautiful fucking bull. And she goes, "What do you want to do?" I'm like, "We got to go." She's like, "So we're just going to go back down the fucking hill again?" I'm like, "Absolutely." And so we, at that time, this was my wife's first bull. This is kind of a funny fucking story. We dropped almost 2,000 vertical feet in elevation, ran back to camp. We were so sweaty that I was like, hey, let's switch socks out. Let's stop at camp real quick. Let's switch out socks. That way we're not sweaty. And then fucking we proceeded on. We're coming up this old fucking horse pack trail. And she's like, this is before I had my LASIK surgery because I was blind as shit.
Hey, what's up?
What?
Continue.
You're good. And so she's like fucking waving me. She goes, fucking elk. And I'm like, okay. She's like, what should I do? And I'm like, fucking shoot him. So she's like, my rifle is on my backpack. You know, because she's got it strapped to her pack.
Absolutely.
And so I handed her my rifle. I'm like, fucking shoot him right below the jaw. Just aim for his fucking neck and think about where his spine is. And 15 yards. She fucking, bam, fucking drills him. And I'm like, okay, fucking awesome. And so I was
small,
like,
miss small, baby.
yeah. And so I go, all right, well, fucking, all right. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried at that time about that big bull. Now I just witnessed my wife at the time, like shooting
Get her first.
Yeah.
Nice.
In a fucking elk at that, in a place that I've hunted my whole fucking life, you know? And it was so meaningful. And she goes, I got this. You go get that big bull. And I'm like, bitch, I love you. so I left. So I fucking left, you know, and I was going up the fucking hills and, you know, got into elk and I couldn't find that big bull. And I ended up bumping them because of wind that I fucked up, you know, in the afternoon, that they ended up blowing out of the area and I didn't get that big bull. And I sat there and I'll do one more. And I was just like, holy shit, man. I felt so bad that I deserted my wife, like, you know, sitting there cutting a fucking elk up by herself.
Right.
And, you know, I'm like, you know, my wife's the shit, you know, she can do this. So I come back and I'm coming down the fucking hill and there she is. She's laying on the fucking side of the hill with one last load crying. And I'm like,
The first fucking elk.
yeah, well, this is not why she was crying.
Oh, shit.
She fucking stabbed herself.
Oh, no.
She fucking was just like, this is bullshit. So I will never do this again.
Where the
by
fuck's my husband?
Yeah, where's my fucking husband? I'm like, oh
How
my
dare
God.
you?
Yeah,
Hunting's
no,
work.
No, yeah.
knew?
But what's fucking crazy though is that, you know, she processed it all the way through. And in the 26 years that I've hunted that area, I had never ever had the opportunity to shoot an elk that close to camp. It was only a little, it's probably between a quarter mile and a half mile, but it was on flat ground off the trail. And it's like, what the fuck?
Right.
I busted my fucking dick since I was 16 years old, 15 fucking years old.
You learned about bait. I gotcha.
Yeah.
what you're trying
So,
to say.
yeah, but that, so fucking.
Salted apples do it every time.
Jeez.
You want to know something? That dog of mine, she has a pet deer. I feed it apples out of
Yeah,
palm
but
of my hand.
that's not hunting.
I know,
That's just.
No, to Joe, that was hunting.
but it can be.
Don't break his spirit, okay?
I'm not. I mean, I'm
We
not.
probably
I'm
should have had to talk before.
I'm not.
Don't break
I'm
his
not
spirit.
trying to ruin like your. I'm just saying, like, not ruin that epic hunt or anything. I understand. I get it. I'm just.
No, you don't.
I'm just.
No, you
I'm
know,
just saying. You drop some apples with some salt, and here comes the elk.
no, see.
Like, I'm tired of going out there. Fuck this.
It doesn't
shit.
work that way when you're out in the wilderness, Joe. You can't
No.
drop a salted apple and be like, they'll come find it.
They will. They
They'll
got
come
fucking
find it.
scent, bro. They
No.
can smell shit.
Now,
Right.
if you're
Well, Joe's shitting on your story. I was just, were you upwind or downwind from that elk?
Oh, are you gonna bring up smell with upwind and downwind?
No, I was just curious because, you know, our elk, like, do they how good is their smell? Because if you're downwind and he's that close to camp,
Bro, that's only in the
a
movies,
dumb
bro.
That's a dumb
Well,
fucking elk.
and it's
it's
a
a
spike.
spike.
Yeah. So
That downwind shit's only in the movie.
That young motherfucker's like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, he's like,
over
oh,
there?
what the fuck is this? You know? Yeah, and then you start going, oh shit, man, this fucking high end camouflage is actually working out. And then you get past that point, and you're like, you know what? I could have been wearing fucking khakis, some dress shoes, and
Couple chains,
and a fucking top hat. And
Who would have probably came up and been like, bro, what's up? What
and
do
that
You got those fucking apples?
yeah, and that spike.
Where them apples at, bro?
No, dude, this is in central fucking Idaho, like in the wilderness.
There's a house right over there feeding deer.
Absolutely not. But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Where are you at?
Give us the location. He's not going to tell you.
No, I already tried. I already tried. Like, hey, where do you waterfowl hunt? Fuck you is what he said. First thing we met. I don't even know him. Fuck you.
What?
No, I told you.
Which I would have said the same thing to you. Be like, yeah, I hunt right over here by fuck you and fuck you.
Yeah, no Joe Ridge. No Joe Ridge is where I shot the elk.
Do you do rifle only or do you do archery too?
I used to be an archery hunter. And this is kind of funny. I don't want to like take your guys' fucking podcast out through the mix here, but
You've already done it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's fucking. I'm not even going to air it now. It's garbage.
All this hunting. What are we talking
Delete.
You're fine.
but
You didn't even hit record.
but no, I
He's gonna shit himself. Like, did I?
what's weird is I started.
Yeah, Joe, you want to talk about that one? Sorry, not to interrupt you.
You're fine, man.
That's what we do.
Anyway, I asked the guest a
We had a
question.
podcast and he didn't even fucking record it.
Here's what happened. I did. I just didn't record the sound, which I had backup sound. Anyway, I asked you. So
He's
you
talking about his hunting story. Stop interrupting him.
bow hunt?
When it came to big game, like, I mean, I don't know how far you want to go back in my life. But,
Until you're a little sperm.
oh shit,
Big
How
game.
the fuck?
dude, I come
out
out
of 3 million, you're the fastest fucking swimmer.
Does North America have big game? What is it?
Yeah, 27 of them.
Bear?
27 inches?
Bear,
His
moose?
biceps?
No, 27 big game animals.
Is elk considered big game?
No,
Well,
that's
yeah.
small game. That's waterfowl.
And then-
though.
so
Fuck up.
elk.
Anything I could squat
So-
is not big game. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
so Joe, this is Joe. There's elk. Now name me the 3 subspecies of elk.
Are we like deer?
Fuck.
Remember, I'm Tom
I
Cruise.
just said elk.
I'm Tom Cruise here. Remember, I just drive the car. I don't know how it works.
All right, Maverick. Anyway, so no, what was weird is when I came up, you know, as a kid, I was constantly like chasing shit, like if it had fur, feathers, or slime.
Sounds like my first girlfriend.
I chased that too.
All day, baby.
That one didn't have a tail.
It looks.
It
Yeah.
did. Split tail.
It looks like my Google history out here. Fur feathers.
Your
and slime.
anime.
Yeah,
My last Halloween costume. I'm not going down your neighborhood. Get a buckshot in my ass. Ow!
His name's Joey. It's a Joey shot in your ass.
yeah. So no,
I usually
but-
find those ones at the bar.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's that territory.
you weren't hunting slugs, were you?
No, absolutely not. But
What the fuck had slime then that you were?
trout? Stupid.
Oh, Jesus!
And he's officially
You don't
joined the
hunt
podcast.
fish.
Somebody-
Somebody.
Welcome to
don't
3
hunt
shots,
fish?
baby.
Slime rockets.
Fuck
Second
outta
you
here.
fuck on Joe,
The
then
fuck
you're
out of
in.
here. You gonna say you hunt fish? All right, fine. Fair enough.
So
I got a funny story about that too. So
all right, so
we don't care.
no, from a young age, I knew I was going to be a fucking hunter. But when I got to big game, I started in archery. But it kind of shifted because shooting shit in like September. And what's funny is you get on like these forums or you get on fucking Instagram, you watch all these motherfuckers that are just like, oh yeah, I'm fucking doing this and I'm doing that. Well, the weather's nice. The weather's nice in fucking September.
that's social media though.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, it's bullshit.
Look at it now. It's nice. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, you know, and they'll do it, but you know what I got tired of? I got tired of the bugs. I got tired of the fucking hornets. I got tired of the bullshit. And rifle, me, I'm like,
300 yards out, just poof, done.
or whatever. Most of my fucking elk I've shot less than 100 yards. You know, I mean, the two bulls that I shot last were, I think, 100 and some odd, and then the last year was a little stretch, 351. But the fact is that what I really like is getting out there in fucking October when it's you got that chill in the air.
Yeah, the leaves are just turning.
The leaves are fucking red or the orange, and you just got that feeling.
And you can
And
just
it's
wear
still be hot as fuck at night.
Yeah.
And the fucking come 4, 3 in the morning, you're freezing your
Well, you can
balls
wear
off.
all that gear because it's so crisp, the air, like it's still
Dude,
cold.
I'm fucking fat. I wear any more fucking bullshit on me, I'm sweating like a fucking
Whore in church.
no, like a fat chick chasing down in the fucking ice cream truck.
There we go. There we go.
Stop.
Nah, fuck you! I'm still driving, bitch.
Yeah,
This truck
this
is-
ain't a super pop.
This ice cream truck has no ice cream on it, and we do not stop. It's a prank, and kids are still running like, hey.
Right. You know, and you think about that when fucking Bill Cosby's like, "You want another pudding pop?" Nobody can remember.
I don't remember having a first one.
Yeah, I don't
Their
even remember
parents
coming
did.
over there.
My butthole hurts, but I don't remember my first one.
But yeah, so no, I'm mainly a rifle hunter.
Right on.
I've shot deer.
What are you shooting, by the way?
Okay.
Oh boy.
So
You can't handle this gun,
yeah, no,
bro.
You
no,
wanna see a rifle?
no. This is funny. This because I was talking about this last night over at a party.
300.
No, I'm not a fucking Magnum guy. I'm a bitch.
I've seen your condoms. I would
22,
agree.
Yeah,
22
no.
240.
What?
That's my
What
gun.
the fuck kind of gun is that?
You don't have one of those?
What is 22 240?
I think so. Or 240?
Was that
He
a
doesn't
U-
even have one of
was
these.
that a
He's just making
Ukrainian
shit up.
cartridge?
Yeah.
Remember 22
a
250? I don't know.
20
It's got something in it.
Is that, are you shooting an 83452?
Holy shit, what are we? Apparently I'm shooting a fucking
No,
zip
I know there's a 240. I don't have that. It's a 22.
22 250 is
That's
what you're
it.
thinking of.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
the
I got the
problem
240
is,
mixed up in there.
all right, so you need to get with the fucking regulation, son, because that's a 22 caliber, even though it's a centerfire. But no, I shoot a I shoot a 270.
Knocking
Well,
Shots
what do you mean by that? Like regulations? Like
If you shoot a deer with a 22, you're just gonna piss it off unless you're
Oh,
fucking 10 feet
okay.
away, aiming for its fucking eye.
Remember,
asshole.
remember. I'm Tom Cruise driving the race car. I'm very good. Okay.
It's shooting things. He just-
I was
I
first.
don't know the name
First
of
of
it.
all, when
I only know the
Says the guy
sound
who
it makes
can't
when it
take down a
takes
dog.
another man's
First
life.
of all, when I was brought up to hunt, you don't miss at all. That's a no.
Right.
And we were taught to shoot behind the ear of the deer.
Oh, neck
So,
shots. Those.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
that's how it was. Yeah. You can go ask the old
outta
man.
here.
Swear to God.
You've never shot
And
at a deer in your fucking life.
used to
'Cause
only
no,
hunt
no, hold on.
waterfowl with a 20 gauge.
Right.
Because if he missed with my grandpa, it was fucking, why are you missing out here kind of
So,
thing.
okay, so
It
wait
was a
sec-
big deal. You don't
Okay.
miss in my family.
Right. So
Knock
wait
it with a
a
20.
second.
Good luck.
Because you said shooting behind the ear and then you switched to waterfowl because ducks don't have ears. Well,
What-
they do, but you can't see them when they're flying.
Well, no,
So where
I'm
are we
just-
going here?
Nothing. I'm just describing
Yeah,
why
and
the
you know
caliber of the
why?
rifle that I have.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
and you know why the old timers were like that?
Because
They
I
don't know
don't
how to
know.
process meat the right way.
Because they did shit right. I don't know.
No, they didn't.
Because it was
want-
lead in the body
No,
or something.
No,
or-
no. The reason that they wanted you to shoot behind the head, behind the ear, in the neck was because of the fact that it's less wasted meat. And they would take those neck shots.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
Yep.
Are these high-powered rifles necessary, or can you get away with like what's the big deal with like these
High
big guns?
power, when you're saying high power.
Like
what are you talking
300, 30-06s are they necessary for deer and elk?
about? Depends on what distance.
Well, I mean elk probably another story, but
Yeah, it depends on what distance you're shooting.
or is it just to sell guns, kind of thing?
No.
Not to
no.
be like political.
No,
or anything, I'm sorry.
no, absolutely not. No, you need.
There's a difference between if you're shooting between, like, say, up to 40, 60 yards, which would be great for everybody.
Because
But when you're trying to reach out and, like, say if you're, say back in the days, the way you're talking about, and your family needs this fucking meat to survive, you can't miss.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, well,
if
back
you
in
want
the
to
day-
eat for the next fucking
And that-
4 to 6 weeks,
back in the day, like my
and so
my
if you have
grandpa.
a higher caliber rifle, you're gonna be able to reach out a little bit further.
When we were talking in the beginning, I mentioned my dad's from New Jersey. He's from Violin, New Jersey.
They shot people down there.
Oh
And back there,
so he was just
my
shooting people
grandpa,
with a pistol.
my grandpa in the
9mm can get it right.
40s, 50s, he had a side-by-side shotgun, and that's what he shot deer
It was
with.
probably a sweet 16.
And his shotgun,
We don't
like,
want a court case.
it burnt down.
No, I'm talking about a 16 gauge, and they're sweet.
I bet
No,
she is.
I don't know what gauge it was because I don't have it because it burnt down in a fire. But I remember my dad.
That's what I told the feds too. I don't know guns.
I remember my dad
This
told
piece
me
of tin.
that I think it was a nickel is a size you're not able to put a nickel down the bore of the shotgun, but he shot the bore out so much because he would hunt all the time with his gun, my grandpa, that you could put a nickel down it. That's how many times he fired out of the left barrel. Kind of thing. He just bore the barrel out because he would deer hunt all the time. He didn't believe in buying fucking passes and all this shit. He would hunt year round,
shooting them
all
with
the
a
time.
shotgun?
And so think of
He
this.
fed the town. It was like he fed starving people. Like he'd drop the deer off at people that were poor and stuff.
But think of this: the difference between the East and the West. The East was so populated that they were using shotguns because they're short range weapons. The West, we have vast amount of
terrain. Well, he also described it as like very like thick, like a very thick.
That's what I'm saying. Is it's like it's crazy when you look.
Thank you, FDR.
When you look at like how people dealt with stuff like that, because on the East Coast everybody's like short range weapons. On the West Coast, look at Utah. I mean, fuck these
How many
guys.
canyons you want to fucking get over?
Yeah,
Right?
fucking stupid flat brim, fucking 20 people scouting for you, shooting 1,200 fucking yards to wound something and then don't go follow it up.
My dad has like kind of like a horrible story. Well, not really horrible, but at a time, I guess you could hunt in Yellowstone, and then
that would have been fucking awesome.
And they closed it down, and he got a buck. It used to hang. I remember this buck. It used to hang in the garage everywhere that he killed in Yellowstone in like the 70s or whatever. And he worked at Walmart in the later years of his life, and he donated it to their. Well, he didn't donate it. He just said they could hang it up in their sporting goods section here at the Post Falls one.
Let's go get it.
And they fucking got rid of it. They didn't even give it back to him. They just, like, my dad went in one day and noticed it was gone. And he's like, where the fuck is my deer head mount? Like, and the thing is that it was special is because it was where he got it at the time, and you can't really get it there anymore.
They probably sold it and bought some diapers.
And so for this day, I look for it. Like every sporting goods store I go for, I'm like looking for, like, is that it? It kind of looks like it, but like, where the fuck, like, why would you do that? Like,
Is your dad's name on the plaque?
I don't know. I never looked at behind the plaque. It was always on the wall.
You should ask him and see if it's like, dated.
But
caught,
like he had it forever, and it was like because he was a big hunter.
Caught him.
And was it a mule deer? Or
Yeah,
was
it was like it was very like.
So, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying like it was. I want to say it had like 5 points on each side, if not 7. Its rack was like fucking miraculous. Like it was
right.
Like
the
like
first time you've seen tits.
Yeah, pretty much.
16 years old. Yeah,
and for him to mount that
Joe's
deer
with his
for
mom.
many deer, because my dad, like, he's not the guy that goes and
right.
We don't have antlers type shit. For him to mount that one, it had to be special.
Yeah, that's the thing of the past too. Is there were so many antlers left on the fucking hillsides because nobody gave two fucking shits.
Yeah,
they just wanted the fucking meat. So, they shot some of the biggest fucking deer, some of the biggest fucking bulls. They shot all this shit, and nobody gave 2 fucks. And then Instagram comes around. No, I'm just kidding. No, then the 80s came around, and everybody's like, Polaroids. Fucking Polaroids. Polaroids is what created fucking the bullshit.
Speaking of hunting and shit, or trigger words that we were talking about, I hope this
We
is
got some Karens here. Better not start with.
I don't want to
trigger
upset
words.
you, but I'm pro wolf. So like I don't. I when people like complain about wolves and the elk thing, like I don't really see.
Well,
that.
there's a big difference when people listen to one side or come back. It's the big.
I feel
thing.
like if you're a hunter, the wolf has been hunting longer than you have.
No,
Okay.
that's not.
It's
that's
not going to
Yeah, I
wipe
think
out its
the big
population
problem,
like you're saying.
And I'm not somebody that is really into hunting, but I've had this like long conversation with my uncle, who's a big hunter. His problem with the wolves is the fact that they move them. So they started to populate
what happened
areas.
Exactly.
So that means
they
it's open
started
season on
decimating.
wolves, though.
Well, no.
But
What he's saying is that they were northern. They actually physically took the
Canadian-
wolves
Canadian
and
wolves.
moved them.
Tim, can I just step in?
You
just
probably
for a
know way
second?
more than myself.
Can I
Yeah.
step in for
Yeah,
just a
absolutely,
second? I want everybody that was born and raised in Idaho to raise their hand real quick. Okay, Tim, go ahead.
we talk about wolves, like why you
Yeah.
can okay.
So
I'll
like my
let- I'll
uncle
let-
was saying was that the reason
Fault
or
me for a plane
the
crash.
issue with
I was going to
with
Idaho.
the wolves and why people are attacking them is that there was 2 reasons. One is that they overpopulated areas where the wolves were and there were hunting grounds, and they started moving south. They also transported and moved wolves because they had an overpopulation of deer, elk, and moose. And they brought a couple of wolves into the area, and then they
brought in timber wolves.
They fucked like mice.
Here they did,
and they just destroyed and decimated the population of the deer, the elk, all those. So that's all I heard. I'm not a hunter, but that's what I heard.
My thing is like it's a wild animal.
No,
like
it's different because they brought them in to control the population, which is fine. That's what you do.
Who's they? Like who the fuck
fishing
is
game.
they?
Fishing game.
Fishing game. Like they're tranking wolves in Canada.
But
and
what
bringing them
happens
down here?
is then once you bring in say 5 or 6 or whatever the number was, the pack starts getting bigger, and then they start decimating the actual herds of elk, deer, livestock.
Why do you gotta use words like decimating? Like eating, surviving? What the fuck's
and
wrong
so
with
now,
you? The elk are decimating my fucking crops, bitch.
But there's no natural predator until they bring in those wolves, and now the predator becomes so big, you have to take care of that population.
And then humans become the predator.
Because if you don't, you're not gonna have anything left, or it's gonna fucking not. It's not even a part of eating them and killing them. It's also moving the herds out.
You know, Joey, Joey, you're the hunter. Like, are we right with that? Like, is that the reason?
I understand. I've heard.
He's like, no, they just look.
I've heard these articles and I've read these headlines, but I don't feel like a creature will decimate its food supply.
100% it will. Look at humans.
Yes, it will.
Look at fucking
humans. Aren't like normal mammals.
Hold on, Joe.
Normal mammals.
Basically. What was the native wolf in Idaho before? I'm not going to say the reintroduction because it wasn't a reintroduction. It was an introduction of the Canadian gray wolf. Tell me what wolf was in the state of Idaho before that.
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably say none, or just like regular native dog. Timberwolf, maybe. Yeah.
Fucking timberwolves. Timberwolves were in the lower 40.
Smaller.
Yep, exactly. The timber wolves were
as big as your dog, if not a little bit smaller than that.
Well, yeah, normal sized wolf, like what you would see, like
normal size,
bigger than a coyote, like not like these fucking things, like these giant fucking.
What movies have you been watching? Oh, mind you, let me interrupt you real quick. He pulls all of his resources from movies, so when he thinks of a wolf, he's thinking the back's like.
He already
6 feet
knows
up
that. He already
300.
knows that with the Tom Cruise reference. You don't have to like educate him like you're Dr. Seuss out here.
Look at that real quick.
Hey, Joe, you want to show the camera?
Yeah, that's a nice looking dog.
Yeah, get the penis pic out of there first.
Can you see it?
Oh no!
Hopefully it doesn't click over because your phone just clicks over.
Yeah, give it back to Joey.
That's the reason I had to get off of social media.
Your penis pics?
Hey, Joey, you want to show that to the camera?
Which way is it?
It's right there.
It's this
yeah.
one. Sorry.
It's just flip it around.
No, you got to show him the picture. Numbnuts. When he's like showing the back.
It's just
flip it around. They can see it.
Turn your phone around. Here's your camera.
Right there.
Yeah,
okay.
that one.
So
there you go.
It's a good picture.
I would say that's the size of your small mastiff.
Okay.
What's her name?
You want to know how old that dog was?
Yes.
Is that like a pup? Don't tell me it's like a puppy.
Any guesses?
I would say like maybe 2 years old.
Nope.
2 weeks old.
Nope.
Anything within a month.
Holy shit.
That's about a year old.
Nope.
No, it's like 8 years.
8 months old.
Oh Jesus.
That's just fucking not even a year
This
old.
means the protein up here is good because
it only weighed, like people sit there and they want to blow shit up on fucking social media. And they're like, yeah, I shot this fucking 170-pound fucking wolf. Like, what?
Right.
No. That thing at 8 months old weighed, I think, 80 pounds, around 80 pounds. But a week later, I shot a full fucking fledged female. I didn't download the picture, but I shot a female a week later in the same spot. And she was fucking 3.5 years old, and she was weighing in right at about 96. And but okay, so what I wanted to get to talk to you about, because I see you're really pro wolf.
Well, I'm not necessarily like pro wolf in the sense of like are the articles that people read.
Right.
Like,
but you see,
like just because they're pushing the elk south doesn't mean you should have open season. Like
you do when you introduce them, they're killing the population.
So we eat cow. Like that's the mass population kind of thing. Like nobody, like a majority of the people, like, and I understand.
Take a dip, take a minute before
I understand.
Comes at
like
you right now.
Hunting moved from a thing where
it's, dude.
This isn't hunting. This is.
I'm not I'm not one of those guys that like, and I'm going out there, I'm fucking shooting everything in fucking sight, and blah, 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 blah.
That's him.
Yeah.
With his ducks.
Yeah.
What is that? An eagle? An owl?
Yeah. Comes back with a fucking limit of ospreys. But no.
Fuck, that was a hang glider.
No,
God damn it.
No, the thing is hunters were conservative,
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying, like, I understand where you're coming from. Like the point, like, okay, there's
just wait. Just wait.
You will here in a minute.
So the thing is with wolves, okay, like I said before, the Canadian gray wolf is not native to Idaho. Well, it probably was.
Northern Idaho.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably was
The
native.
Canadian border-ish.
Yeah, exactly, because they don't know
fucking
what
geologist now. Shut the.
No, because they don't know what fucking borders are.
Right.
Oh yeah, they do.
If you ask the Mounties, they do.
Yeah, they need
That's the geese. They know.
They need a fucking passport
Fucking
to come in.
Canadians just riding a moose. You're like, what?
Where'd you get that fucking moose, huh?
Huh? Eh?
Did you check that in the fucking
Is that a
regs?
North
But
American moose?
no, so the thing is that Idaho, like as far as we know, it was always the timber wolf. All right. Well, we introduced a Canadian gray wolf back in 1994, and we start releasing them in central Idaho. All right.
Okay.
We paid $1,000 per dog.
Why are they doing that? Just
It's federal government, man.
was there like a population like, or they just want to? Was it because like the gray wolf?
And you can tell me if I was wrong on this. Wasn't it because there was the slight overpopulation of your deer, elk, and no natural predators, but what's happening, disease was coming through.
No.
And they were trying to figure out that, and they were thinking that disease had to do with...
Typically, when he shakes his head, you can stop talking.
No, the beard was moving. I was waiting for his head to actually move.
It's fucking awesome. I wish my wife would pick up on that. But no, absolutely not, because of the fact that
All right, well, I don't know shit. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Cut it! 3 shots!
No, it just became an introduction, through the states of Idaho, Wyoming, and fucking Montana.
They wanted their American citizenship.
Yeah.
And
Can you blame the wolves? They just want to come to fucking America,
At that
bro.
point, they wanted fucking shitty health care.
Don't look at me. I can't help you.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyways,
They're voting Republican out here.
Yeah, no. Jesus.
The fucking elks out here, they want you to pay for everything.
Basically, in 94, and I believe, like, I've read the reports, I think it even goes back as far as 93, where they started releasing wolves into the middle of Idaho.
God damn it.
And hey, don't take the Lord's name in vain, man.
I'm sorry.
And,
well, if he's trigger word. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that was it. You guys asked me before. I asked you. There it is. But hallelujah. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, you are serious, right?
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
And don't take the Lord's name in vain. So anyways, so it's freaking crazy because of the fact that they released them in central Idaho, but if you look at the Lolo zone, I won't talk about like the Clearwater or the Selway or any other of these different units in the state of Idaho. Let's just focus on the Lolo. Okay, the Lolo are in units 10 and 12. For people that don't know, units 10 and 12. It used to be a highly pragmatic, or it was an outdoor life. It was in all these magazines back in the 80s.
It's the best place to go rafting.
And in the 90s and stuff. And it had some of the best elk hunting in the state of Idaho. Okay, well, once the wolf population started to expand, it took a population of elk, which were over 20,000. You can get on the Fish and Game website right now. I mean, I could have Tim bring it up, and I will show you that it is down below 2,000. Tell me what kind of decimation that is. It's the same with Yellowstone, okay? You look at the Yellowstone, and they're like, oh, yeah, well, the elks were friggin', the riparian and on the stream and then blah blah blah. No, it's
They're fucking shit up, kind of like they're trying to
they're
say
trying to
like
blame
the elk is doing this, so we got to bring in something.
yeah, and it's the same thing.
Eating all the goddamn berries.
Right now, the only thing you see in Yellowstone is people getting fucked up by bison.
That is true.
Right?
Like who gets
There's
out of
no
their
elk
car?
anymore.
Yeah,
Where'd they go?
You're gonna take down a bison. You're gonna need a couple packs.
They fucking left.
Hey,
They're
honey,
like,
you
"I'm
want to take a picture with the bison?
Let's see how
Get up there.
close we can get. People are fucking idiots, dude. It's a wild fucking animal. There's a reason why they say stay in your fucking rig.
Right.
What are you doing out here? I bet you I can
Hey,
touch
fuck
it.
you! I'm gonna live dangerously. I'm gonna go out there and fuck with a
Okay,
bison.
okay, they're Tom
Slap
Cruise.
its ass.
I don't know what kind of animal it is, but I'm gonna take a photo.
There used to be down in WSU where I went to school in Idaho. There used
Oh,
to.
you went to Pullman?
No,
I
he
went
didn't.
across the
He went to
state.
U of I.
U of I, but we
He doesn't
go.
want to claim it. Look at that
We-
shit.
we- go-
Why did he say WSU and then
Because-
fucking jumps across the street?
Hold on, raise
That's
your
like-
hand if you're
that's-
born and
no.
raised in Idaho.
I was saying when we
Pullman.
used
No, that's
when we
like
used to go over.
he went to fucking McDonald's and he was actually over at Carl's Jr.
so I went to school over at
Which is
Harvard right
better.
across the street.
So anyway, they have like a bear and a fence. Well, we drove by.
You got that
bear
discount
fence.
knowledge. is
we
what he
we
did.
drove by and I was like,
Discount
what
knowledge.
the fuck is this giant fucking fence? Like,
Right.
and
Do you have
the
sex
people,
with
no, the people I was with, they're
KFC.
like, oh, they got two bears
The
in
bear
there.
had sex with him.
And I've never seen a bear in my life. And I was like, stop the car. I need to fucking find these bears. What are you talking about? And they pull over and sure shit, there's two fucking bears that they do. I don't know what the fuck they do to them. Their research or whatever down there at WSU. And I was like, I thought of this game on the ride home. I was like, dude, what if we got drunk, hopped the fence and played slap the bear? And try to run out.
Please tell me you did it.
I wanted to when I was
And
drunk.
then everyone
but-
else was like,
no, everybody had to hop over and go slap the. It seemed like
I
the most
swear to God,
docile.
I'll
Like,
get in the fucking car now. Let's go.
It looked like a dog. It just sat there. I was like, "Sup, guy?"
Right.
It was like,
Until
"That's a
it's
bear."
retarded.
Yeah, and then it comes after you.
Yeah, once it loses its patience.
You smell like fish. What's up?
Yeah, it's like I will fucking destroy you.
it's like the meanest guy in a bar. Like, you want to go slap him? No. Otherwise, he's just having a beer. He's good. Like,
It's not the
why would-
meanest
why you
guy
wanna
in
go
the
do it?
bar. It's like
It's a
he's
fucking bear.
it's a nice,
Yeah.
just cuddly sitting there like a teddy bear. Like,
Dude,
just want to
no,
give a
One
hug.
no,
swipe and your
see-
spine is broke.
I understand that shit.
You are the Asian tourist.
Look at
I'm
fucking
telling you right now.
Treadwell in the trees, baby. He went out there and fucked with the Kodiaks.
Oh, calm
Well,
down.
and
You motherfuckers
and
drive to
and not
fucking
only-
Disney World and hop
Not
in
only
a.
did it cost his whole fucking life,
His girlfriend's or no,
exactly.
yeah.
He fucking
Oh, yeah.
subjected another life.
I remember the chopper ride when the guy showed up. Like, there's blood everywhere. Fuck.
Yeah, that's probably from her
Yeah.
period.
Oh, I
Then the
know.
bear
I know
came
not
in.
to fuck with. I've
Bears
heard
can smell the menstruation.
because I was gonna ask you was as the subject changes here, like if
So-
you've ever seen anything like creepy in the woods, like not like Bigfoot, but like shit that
Oh,
might
yeah.
have like been
He
like.
lives on Hoodoo. He knows.
But we'll
He
get to
knows.
that. I was just gonna say like I like talking to my friends that are
Voodoo,
hunters
voodoo,
and just
baby.
listen to
Right.
what they say and
But-
like they tell stories about these animals and what they can do. Like the thing that scares me in the woods is a fucking moose.
Okay.
Like I don't want to. I'd rather come up on a grizzly. Not that I want to, but a moose is very like they seem more
they
territorial.
don't know what they're doing.
They're just like, hey, what's up?
Moose walk.
Fuck
and they
you
don't
up.
even know where the fuck they're going. Like we had a moose in the backyard 2 weeks ago,
We have
And-
moose here too. The other day.
and it comes walking through. My wife's mother-in-law, or I'm sorry, stepmother
We don't know.
was.
She's like,
was
let's go
her-
pet it.
No, she was.
That made me slap its ass.
Go poke it. But it comes walking through, and I was like, "Oh, Mike, come check this out." I'm like, we get to go look at the moose, and she's from me to the door, or not
The
she,
moose
the
is?
moose.
Oh.
The moose is from me to the door, walking on the opposite side of the fence. And, he doesn't even fucking care. He's got no care in the world of what's going on. He's just gonna walk through anything. Moose are so unpredictable. Like I'm agreeing to what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Well,
You
'cause
don't, you don't want to.
He doesn't care in the world. Most of the videos where I see moose attacking is like snowmobile riders or people on a trail
No,
where
That's
where
bear.
like they don't really have like the moose doesn't really have a direction to go. It's just walking on the trail.
Well, why would, the dumbasses that ride by it are the ones that should get fucking kicked, stomped,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
and they
gored.
shouldn't be unloading a fucking Glock on a
I've
cow
seen those
moose.
videos, yeah.
and that's bullshit. That guy needs
You know
curb.
exactly
Yeah,
what I'm
that
talking
guy-
about. I've seen the
that-
same video.
that guy
When I brought
needs-
it up, you're like, "Fuck, I know exactly what he's talking
exactly.
about."
Well, shit,
That,
like
that
this-
guy needs fucking curb stomp.
Yeah.
Once you get back to the snowmobile fucking station, because
Yeah,
that
this-
guy just
this
needs-
winter-
All he did is made that fucking thing die slowly.
right?
In
yeah,
pain.
you should never.
The only person
We're
I met
smarter than them, right?
the only person I met in my life
think
that's
so.
encountered
That guy wasn't.
a hostile grizzly is my wife, and she's told me the story when they were hiking and how she had to like.
I'll tell you about a grizzly bluff charge here in a minute. Once
Oh, you got one?
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know like the whole story. I
What's
just
his name?
remember.
I don't think I told
Joe.
you guys. I don't think I told you guys my.
I
my
started talking
backstory.
about wolves.
I just no. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've heard the stories.
Go ahead, Tim. Sorry, we kind of
Oh,
cut
you're
you
all
off.
good.
No, we cut you off.
No, I don't think I've told anyone like my bear story, but I was.
Kind of built like a bear.
Thank you. I give
boyfriend.
I give very supple hugs. They call me Thick Timmy for a reason. So, how you doing?
the merch is coming.
So I was I went up to Bayview, which people that aren't around, it's
It's not Baywatch,
about
but
25, 30 miles from Coeur d'Alene. And I went up there. It was probably 11:30 at night. Went up to a buddy of mine's cabin, and
What are you doing so late up at your buddy's cabin?
That was the bear
it's
he was talking about.
yeah. No,
don't rush this. It's like October all over.
right? No, it's just we got a late start in, and we were going out camping for the weekend,
I'm just fucking with you. Man.
and so
All jokes, people.
yeah. Seriously, no more jokes. I'm getting tired of it. Okay,
It's a serious podcast.
that's my trigger. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, so I go up to this cabin. I go up this road. It's probably 20 miles in. We get up to the top, and he's left his cabin door open. It's pitch black. It's really crazy overhang where that you can't see anything. There's just trees. There's no moonlight, anything coming in.
Right.
And so I got a flashlight. I turn it on. We go into the cabin. I don't even think about closing the door behind me.
Did you say a flashlight?
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Was it the
Who
big
doesn't pack one of those when you're going camping?
Because I know my wife's gonna listen to this.
flashlight?
And so no, I've got.
I totally went there too. I was like, yeah,
See, we're gonna rename this episode "Porn and Hunting."
what you bring hunting to pass the time.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Grizzly
Everyone
fucks you.
uses the same one.
I got fucked by. Would you rather get mauled by a grizzly or fucked by one? So here we go.
I think it's the same.
Ooh,
So we
I'm
go
gonna
in.
go fucked.
We go in. I go into this cabin, and
That's a hardcore question. Sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
and it's
Sit at
me
the
and
fucking campfire,
the
pass
girl
the
I'm dating at the
flashlight
time, and we go into the cabin, and of course I'm not thinking, and I don't worry about closing the door behind me. So
Making a ham sandwich.
my buddies
you
got,
used
got
to
two
live in the
beds,
trailer park, aren't you?
right? I thought he left the door open for a reason. I just thought maybe because it was hot, there wasn't a lot of
Right.
circulation. I thought that was the reason he was leaving the door open, but he left it open just so I knew which one was his. So I go into the to the cabin. Me and the girl I'm dating at the time, we take one bed. He's in the other bed, and go to sleep. About 6:30 in the morning, I wake up to this thing
Tickling you?
pushing my foot,
Oh.
tickling my foot. Okay, so I'm leaned up against the
Did you
wall.
kick her in the face and say that's not where you go?
Yeah.
Here's my nuts.
So,
I know it's that small, but you gotta come up a little bit.
So it's a small cabin. I would say maybe 10
Size
by
this room, maybe?
10 by 12.
Smaller than this?
So when you say
Smaller.
baby, when you say
There's
baby,
literally there's two beds, and then there's shelves on the walls, so you have
Gotcha.
stuff to store.
it's not a floating cabin, right?
No,
Like
no,
Bayview?
this is actually
Okay.
up in the
Yeah,
woods.
don't interrupt him, Joe. We're getting
Yeah,
to the
I'm
good
in a
spot.
story, so shut
Good
the fuck up. So, so I feel like this thing kind of touched my foot. Okay, I just kind of eyes still closed. Kind of feel this nuzzle again. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Kind of open up one eye, and there is a fucking bear inside the cabin. It
brown bear.
happened really quick. It was probably a brown bear, but it happened really quick. He was digging through. There was a
Where was this at?
it was up in Bayview, but inside
that's
the cabin.
a black bear then.
Yeah. So
Just open your sheet and let it come in.
yeah, right.
Come on, buddy.
So yeah, he nuzzles the foot. I
Who wants
finally
to
wake
garble
up.
these nuts?
I finally wake
She
up
ain't
and
doing it.
I'm in panic mode. I'm like, oh
yeah.
fuck, there's
Freak
a
the
fucking
hell
bear in
out.
front of me.
Choke it out.
Yeah, right.
And it doesn't matter the size of it, right?
No,
Choke.
it's a
bear.
It's a bear.
It's a fucking bear.
And so I kind of.
How have I never heard this
my girlfriend.
story?
I don't know. People I tell the story. And people are like, "Yeah, okay, you're fucking smoking something." But No, so
Pull.
the bear's been like he's ripping at all the hot dog buns, all the bread that was
Motherfucker.
sitting right at the edge of the bed,
There goes the mustard.
and
No, that's he'll go vegetarian.
yeah, right.
Nothing but ketchup.
And so my girlfriend's on the outside closest to the bear, and so I kind of roll over the top of her.
Oh, she's not awake
No,
yet.
you pushed her, right?
Well, I should have.
Take her. Take her.
So she's not awake yet.
Yeah, I said ex-girlfriend, so I should have.
Where's the
died.
body?
She died.
We're gonna figure
Had
out.
nothing to do with it.
I roll over the top of her.
Can't get sued if it's a fucking.
I bet you
animal
did roll
attack.
up. Did you?
I rolled over, so I'm protecting her, and I reached over very slowly. I could reach out and I could touch the bed of my buddy. It was his cabin, and I kind of flicked the bed, and he kind of woke up a little bit, kind of groggy. He looked at me, and he just kind
Your
of
buddy or the bear?
my buddy.
Oh, okay.
And he kind of
Put a
mouthed,
finger in the bear's
he mouthed to me
asshole.
like, "What the fuck do you want? Like, what the fuck do you want?" And I'm like,
Foursome, apparently.
"Yeah."
We got a
And
bear
then
in
the bear some.
And then I just
Embarrassing.
kind of nodded the head to the side, and I was like, "Look," and he looked over, and just eyes got big as fucking silver dollar, you know.
Dude, if you would have stood up though, you would have been bigger than that.
He
fucking
pulls out
bear.
a
So-
he pulls out a
You probably would've got
45-70.
scared.
Sleeps. So
Yeah,
apparently
Tim.
up there, he sleeps with a gun under his pillow. So he kind of starts reaching under his pillow. He slowly pulls the gun out. The bear is kind of, at this point, realizing, they're kind of awake. And
I'm gonna eat something.
yeah, and he looks. I made eye contact. He looked at my buddy, looked at me. I looked around. I just saw.
He's
a
like,
pan.
I don't want to get my ass reamed. And the
I
bear
just saw a
left.
pan. That was the only thing I saw. I saw a,
Playing
grabbed
fucking
it. I grabbed it.
PUBG out here.
The
I
bear
grabbed
dick
it,
just hits
I
the
just
floor.
hit it on the.
You hit it
on
with
the
a
side of the
pan?
bed. No, I hit it on the side of the bed. Make a loud noise. The
a
bear
dildo.
just flipped out.
He's
ran
got the
into side
dildo
of the
hitting.
cabin. So ran into the side of the cabin. About took the wall out. Tried to run the other way. Hit the other wall. About took the wall out, and then realized where the door was, and then
shit.
took off.
Why didn't you
And-
just make it bacon and shit? Just grill it up, set it
You
outside.
gotta have
for
a
like
pet bear right
like
now.
a dog. You have a pet bear. Put a collar
He
on
can be
that.
on the
fuck-
podcast.
But yeah, that was fucking terrifying.
Oh, I bet.
I don't think that bear was much more than probably
we-
a year old, maybe 2 years old.
Well,
probably,
that's the thing.
That
is
was the thing that
It
scared me. is,
meandered
where's
in,
Mom?
following its scent,
Yeah.
not caring about the world because
My-
you guys were asleep. And so him getting into that shit, like he's like, oh, hey, what's
now,
this?
so you never watched the movie The Edge? You never leave the door open in the woods, bro.
Well, lesson learned.
That reminds me when we went up. My wife, my firstborn was just. He's probably like maybe a year old. And we go up kayak into Northern Priest.
Yeah, it's a good time to take a 1-year-old too.
And he's covered in food, like a kid. And there's
Put him
like
outside the tent, let the bears get him.
there's spots to put your food in because like they call them like bear traps or whatever, so the bear can't get
why
in.
you
So
hang your shit.
and they warn you when you get up to Northern Priest,
Right,
like,
but
hey,
where are
there's
you going to put your
lockers.
fucking diapers?
there's
at that point, it's like
There's-
I'm going to put shitty diapers
there's-
in with my
in
food.
the river.
So
There's-
that way all my food tastes
throw 'em
like
in the
shit.
river.
So there's bear around, all right. So and it's very prevalent. Like there's signs that tell you like there
dig a
are
hole.
bear around here.
And
Make
he knows
sure like
that you can't put food and diapers
and
together.
if anyone I'm gonna believe is my wife based off her story. And so she
Already
wakes.
Don't ever believe
she
your fucking wife's
she
story.
wakes me up
You're
and
how
here
she fucking-
first 3 shots
the only
podcast.
bear I ever seen, I want to slap its ass at WSU. That's the only bear I've ever seen in my whole life. And my wife wakes me up in the middle of the night, and we're in this fucking tent, and we're up on Northern Priest, and she's like, "I think there's a bear outside. I can smell its scat." I was like, "What the fuck is scat?"
You know what beer shit smells like?
And she
what the
apparently
fuck?
does. I don't know. That's what she said to me, and she's like,
And
"I
is
really."
she saying scat? Like, are you gonna fucking blues jazz me?
She's like, it's so apparently a bear or there's a bear out and it just took a shit. Apparently there's this bear and she's like, "Do you have your gun?" I'm thinking to myself, "Yeah, but it ain't gonna work on the bear because all I have is a Taurus 38." I was like, "This is just gonna piss it
It
off."
will. Yeah, it
So,
will.
but I had the bear mace. So
long as you're accurate.
I'm not. Well, maybe.
Oh, he just said
I'm not.
it.
Not with.
Now you don't hit
Not
ducks,
well,
motherfucker.
Not with that thing because it's like a little snubby.
What
But
are you talking about?
the
It's
thing
5
is-
feet away compared to fucking
shut the
20
fuck
yards,
up! You
bitch.
ain't shooting a bear at 5 feet, fucker.
If I have to, I am.
If it's charging you,
Fuck
you
yeah, I
are.
am. I load the whole clip
she's
and
like,
then fucking
she's
duck.
like, "Hey, I gotta take a piss. I think there's a bear. Can you grab your gun and come outside with me with a light?" I tell you, like, this is the most terrifying experience because I know,
Right, because
like,
you actually showed your wife your fleshlight.
no, it's like because my
There's
son
no
is
light coming out of
my
it.
son's covered in fucking food because we didn't like clean him up. So if
It's okay.
anything, it's going
At
for him.
least you guys got away.
So I'm like, I have the flashlight.
the fleshlight.
And I have the 38. Well, it's a 38 357
yeah,
bow.
it's a snub nose.
Is that what you
And-
call your penis?
Yeah, pretty much.
38, 357.
And but I'm like,
J-frame.
I smartened up and I was like, I'm gonna grab the bear mace because I know the snub nosing. The
bear mace.
So I
love that.
I have all three of these things. I'm like this out there while she's taking a piss, and I'm just like there with the spotlight. Anything like
He's just watching her piss the whole time. He's not even looking for the bear. He's like, look at that ass.
I'll take a golden shower.
If a fucking pine cone fell, I was like, boom. What? You know, I didn't shoot it or anything, but that's how I was reacting. Like I was fucking freaked out. Like, what? There's a fucking bear out here. Like, what am I gonna fucking do? Kind of thing. But
We were up at
no bear, thank God.
We're up at Bonner working when I texted you.
But
last night.
I didn't go back to bed. I was sitting up the whole night.
So we're working right at the Pack River, and there's a spot. It's called Trestle Creek.
Yep.
And
No, that's not up the Pack River. Trestle Creek
it's
is
right
over by
past
Clark Fork
It's right past the Pack River. No, it's Trestle Creek.
to the east.
No, it's off of 200. You go up, take 200, about
Clark Fork.
5. Yeah, you're like 5 miles in.
Well, no, everybody don't worry about directions.
Yeah, no,
it's right up the Pack River.
Pack
It's
River.
right up the Pack River.
Anyways,
Yeah,
you know where I'm
keep
at.
going up
We
that
didn't
road.
tell him about not
did.
fact checking us.
Don't
right?
worry about it. Maybe this will scare him.
We didn't preface it.
So we were off T Creek. That's where we were staging at the yard.
Don't ever
Doesn't
name
matter.
names because there's too
You
many.
motherfuckers don't know here.
No, yeah, they'll listen. They'll be like, "Hey, man, I'm just looking for a hunting spot. Fucking looking
Oh,
for."
no.
blah,
Yeah,
blah,
It's
You
blah."
true.
can't hunt up there.
It's true because I googled it.
Yeah, see, fucking, we got this guy over here.
All right,
Yeah,
this
where we
fucking-
go?
All right.
Where we
Anyways,
go?
you know where I'm
You
at.
can't hit shit.
Yeah, no
I
shit.
heard. I'll take him duck
So
hunting
I had
that
to
way
go
and
up
get some
there.
more.
I had to go up there half a mile.
You
And
can get my.
They're like, hey, our yard's up there. Go up to the yard, fill up our loader. You know, because I had my crew truck. I was like, okay. So I go up there, get lost. I'm like, where the fuck's the fire station? I'm like, there ain't no fire station right here. I see a Vista trucks, no fire station. Well, if you know that road, the fire station faces north compared to the road. So if you're driving and I see the Avista trucks, I see a
can't see it,
building. I'm like, oh, that's part of the Avista.
Were you driving south? You can't
Nope.
see it.
So I keep
Oh,
going.
if he was driving south, he'd end up in the river.
Yeah, and I would have seen the fucking fire station.
Oh, there it is.
But so I go about 2.5 miles up the road, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, there's no way a super's getting up here. I'm like, I must have fucking missed it. So I turn back around, come back down, because when people tell you half a mile, that's a good 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So I went 2.5 miles up the road, turned
Absolutely.
around, and I was like, because there ain't no way a fucking super's getting up here to get fucking rock. And then I see the fire station. I'm like, motherfucker, why is there's not even marked? And so, anyways, I go up, find my shit. Anyways, we lose a truck driver. He's gone for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, missed 3 rounds. And we're trying to call him. He's not answering his fucking phone call. Can't figure out what the fuck's going on. He missed the fire station and went up that fucking road 10.5 miles. Once he got up that fucking road 10.5 miles, he said he was coming up a fucking goat trail. And he had like 4 inches on his right side. And I was like, well, why the fuck did you take a super up there, dude? Like, I would have backed up the whole way, which he ended up doing. But right when you got to the top of that, the creek, there's a fucking sign up there that says entering grizzly country. And I was like, and I told him, and he comes down and tells me, like, dude, you went all the way to the top of that? I was like, you understand, like, this area, right? It's like a triangle shape from Canada right down to that spot is the most populated spot for grizzly bears in all the United States. It's that fucking triangle. And he's like, are you serious? He's like, I wanted to get out and take a piss. I was like, I wouldn't have done it because it is that fucking populated. What are we doing with fucking hand signals
What's
here?
up?
What are we doing here?
I'm not Helen Keller.
Just
out
fucking
here.
say it.
What's up?
What, you got a piss?
No, just come here.
You go there. You're fucking up again. I'm fucking up. Always. But I thought that was pretty interesting because he didn't know about that.
Yeah,
And he lives in, the Spokane side, which is fine. So not to give that area away. But yeah, it is the most dense population of grizzly bears in all of North America.
absolutely.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and we had a run in. We'll kind of trail into this because I need to take a quick break, do a quick piss break. But I'll tell you about a trip that my wife and I, when we were up towards Priest Lake scouting for moose, and we got bluff charged.
Really?
It was fucking scary.
By a grizz?
Oh yeah, yeah. Good shit.
I'll take a brown or a black bear, but I ain't fucking with them grizz, dude.
No. Fucking.
I ain't let my dogs fuck with them grizz. Like,
Yeah.
they're dead. Like, I'm not going to just let you live or let you go so I can live. Like, get in the fucking car, let's go! You know, that kind of shit.
No, yeah, when you're fucking.
Brown bear, yeah, I'll let the dogs out. Fucking
you're-
black bear, I don't care.
Yeah, when your life starts fucking, you start reflecting and you start thinking about all the articles that you've read and all the bullshit that and then all of a sudden it happens. You're like, oh shit. And that's you with your wife.
Right.
Well, I was going to ask.
Did you trip her and run?
We'll get to that, but I do have to piss.
All right.
I go piss.
We're going to run a commercial, we think, and we're going to go take a pee-pee. Be right back. Pee-pee. Piss break. Shh. Let's bring the bike up. I'll knock on his door. I didn't call. He said he's at a...
Why would you not call business to fucking bring a bike in? What, are you just showing up?
Because it says he's done working.
What are we fucking Mormons out here? We just showing up randomly? It says no soliciting on the goddamn garage door. What are we doing here?
No, like, ding dong, ding dong.
God, his fucking doorbell sounds like shit.
I know it does. His garage door, it's opening. Let's go out. It's his bike shop. It's open. Oh my God.
God, you just want to walk into the guy's fucking shop? Let him come out first.
Hi. What the fuck? What'd you do to your bike?
Yeah, see, I thought my wife was going to ride it. She tried to eat the
wasn't
tires.
talking to you, sir.
Excuse me?
Okay? Are you willing in profit? Because no.
You think
your
she
wife
is?
How about you go get on a bike, go fuck it up, and then you bring it back to me, and I'll
Just
maybe
because
give
it
you...
looks like she ate my whole savings doesn't mean that I'm not the one with the money, okay?
Hey, don't take your personal problems out on that. You go take your personal problems out on a bike. You bring it back to me, and I'll see what I can do with this fucking thing right here.
Well, if you would open your eyes, you dumb fuck, you could see that these ones have 2 flat tires. So what are we going to do about this?
You see what I'm spinning right now? What is this?
What kind of what?
It's round. It looks like a hammer. Maybe you played some Mario. It's got a hammer.
I am 67
It
years
rhymes
old.
with hammer.
Hammer?
You see what a hammer can do to
Bammer.
a skull? Huh?
Oh, you're threatening
Huh?
me?
No, I'm
Threatening
threatening you.
Please put that hammer in my skull so I don't have to look at this wildebeest of a wife anymore, okay? Anything I buy her, she fucking breaks. I buy her a car, shocks go out. Imagine that. Get a fucking tire. Oh, I gotta get another tire because the fucking bike can't support her fat ass, okay? So, what I need you to do is get me a Hoyer lift on some big ass fucking wheels so I can wheel her ass around the backyard and feed the fucking animals.
You know what?
What?
Harold? Is that with a PH? I can tell you're depressed.
Fuck yeah, I haven't seen my dick in years, let alone I haven't felt it from her in fucking centuries.
I like you, and that fat bitch brings me tons of money. I've been fucking making tons off you.
You know what? I'm coming back to Post Falls Bike Shop every single fucking time.
You know what?
You know, you call that a backhand, but it looks more like a bingo hand, okay? All I see is that flat flab skin shaking in the wind. You got them cellulite arms. I'm getting knocked out. I think there's a fucking hurricane going on, but no, it's my wife in front of me trying to show me a backhand, forehand, handstand, and I don't know what's going on. What are you doing over there, Bertha? What are you trying to do? Okay? All I see is you have something in your hand, and it's a plate. I thought you were going to put some chicken on it and eat it, but you're not even eating that. All you're doing is trying to throw shit. Where you going? What are you aiming for? Let me know.
Well, I'm sorry you don't understand the game of froth. That's what it's called. I don't care what North Idaho Disc calls it, but I bought this new disc for them, and they told me to throw it this way, and my God, does it go further than your dick? It's at least 6 plus.
You want to know why it goes
You don't
further
even know
than
how
my
to do
dick?
math.
It goes further because your hand is actually on it, okay? That's called attention deficit disorder. I am so disordered right now because your attention to my dick is not even as good as it is to that disc. Now, what kind of disc is that you're throwing? Because, oh my God, it must not weigh a lot if your bingo wing having ass is throwing that thing 20 yards.
It's double E, double D, just like me, just like you like it.
Double eats,
Left side,
double
right
D's?
side. Left
What are you
side,
talking
right side.
about?
Left side, right side.
Okay, what
Left
is this?
side.
Strong side, weak side? Okay, we got a whole football squad going on. I thought we were playing some disc golf.
Isn't that why you had a permanent marker when we make love, and you drive the X's and O's, and this would be your left side, right side?
No, unfortunately,
And then
I
come in-
flip you over and I draw a pretty face on your back so I can look at something good that I'm fucking. That's the only thing that really matters right now, okay? That's so bad, I even fucking go around the pimples on your back and make little eyes out of them, all right? Thank you, North Idaho Discs. Thank you for reaching out and giving us some free plates to play on. My wife's going to now put some chicken on it to eat it.
Bye.
All right, there's a couple commercials from our sponsors as we all took pee breaks. My
My fucking goats are out.
Are they?
They broke down the fucking fence.
Fucking Tom Brady.
Fucking Tom Brady.
You might get sued for that shit.
Go ahead.
You want to finish your story real quick?
I just wanted to ask Joe, as far as like the wolf situation, like what are your questions? And did you like what I talked about? Was that enough, or should
No, I understand what like what you're saying like is it's pretty much what every hunter buddy of mine talks about. Like I just don't like the part where people like take it out of context, like
right.
You know, like the wolves we need to kill all the wolves off because they did this. Well, like,
No,
how are they get here? But like you explained it perfectly.
No,
it's totally fine.
Absolutely not. And I don't believe in that stance as far as like, you know, especially with guys from North Idaho. They're like, you know, shoot, shovel, shut up, the 3 S's. Yeah. I don't believe in that. You know,
See, mine's shit, semen, and still shut up. So it kind of works out.
Don't leave your semen.
Yeah, mine's sex.
But
you're married. We just talked about this.
But the way you described it and like how it like what happened to Idaho and how it's like transition and decimates the wolves. I'll definitely look into that number too.
No,
like
it's huge. I wouldn't give you stats, or I would not lie to you. But I am also not that type of person to sit there and shit on wolves and go, yeah, we need to shoot them all. We need to be
No, that's totally fair.
They just need to be managed like any other population of game of predators in the state of Idaho.
Like I think
whether it's bears, whether it's mountain lions, or whether it's wolves, they all need to be managed accordingly. And that's it. That's it. Let the states figure it out.
Exactly. And I think I was reading
take it to a federal bullshit or emotional.
When we were talking, like especially waterfowl, like I feel like waterfowl should be open year round.
No,
like because I gotta work. You know.
No,
I get out. My waterfowl season is probably.
This is why we don't have you on the fucking the board as far as setting seasons.
Well, they're fucking rodents that fly. They fucking nobody eats their fucking meat that I know of unless you know how to fucking do it. Yes, and
going back to this.
Don't give out your recipe.
He doesn't even fucking go and get the ducks that he shoots.
That's not true. I go get them.
Float around for the fish.
That's not true. I do go get them because I only shoot like. I've got tired of shooting mallards and shit. I shoot like wood ducks. I shoot pintails, and I want to go get those. I got like 4 of them in my freezer that I'm still trying to mount right now. Like I love wood ducks, and you can take
it last night.
My father-in-law
with a 4 gauge. If you know,
my father-in-law makes flies, and he says I give him the wood duck feathers, and he makes flies out of them.
So you're telling me that you're a waterfowl hunter, but you don't like eating the meat?
Oh no, I give the meat to people that like it. So the person that we hunt off.
You just dodged the question like a fucking Democrat.
No, so like the person that we hunt off the land off of. I'll tell you straight up. Like I don't
like eating duck.
If I can't fucking find the duck, I don't. It's gone. Bye. The fucking fish got to eat.
You don't like eating duck?
I like duck if you know how to fucking cook it. Nobody knows how to cook it though. I don't go out to hunt duck to be like, I need to eat duck.
He'll give you the recipes off.
I give duck to people that know what they're doing with it and know how to cook it.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up. Time out here. I'll give you a time out. All right. Anyways, you guys heard the sponsorships / the commercials. Shout out to Fat Mike, Chicago, 1252 Network. Go check those guys out. They have all their Chicago sports needs. Shout out to Hube's Views and Brews with Fred Hubner. Badass guy. He also talks about different beers that come into him. Hubes, I still got beer coming to you. It's going to be a little bit till we get Dan on, but once he's on, we'll send you some of his beers so you can talk about it.
Hubes, seriously, send the beer this way. Yeah. I want some good Chicago beer.
Yeah, hold on. Let me rephrase it. Why don't you send that fucking beer this way?
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's not a lot of, microbrews in that area, but, send the good Goose Island shit,
Okay.
Send me a couple old styles. I'd love a couple old styles.
Never had one. Who knows? Oh. I like a fucking natural style, which is a hand, but I can't drink that. Also, shout out to the Over and Under with Harry the Greek. Harry, still don't know, man. We're trying for fucking the Lawnmower 4.0 to get you a sponsorship, but you need to reach out and tell us how fucking Harry you are. I know it's your name, but you're Greek, so it kind of, it's a double conundrum. Sure, we'll use it. Also, Hard Count Football Podcast, Jacob Charnar, and us, 3 Shots Podcast. Find us Facebook, 3 Shots Podcast, Twitter, 3 Shots PC, Instagram, 3 Shots Podcast, YouTube, 3 Shots Podcast. We're all there. We're now throwing clips up of episodes, so hopefully that tantalizes your ear pussies to come over and see what the fuck's going on. We don't know, but we'll figure it out. With that being said, Mr. Joey, I got something for you.
Yodel.
If you look to the
Pull your
right,
pants back up. That's not what we're talking about.
Mine? They've been off the whole time. The fuck? If you look to the right of you, you see that mystical board of goodness.
Yeah, it's like a machine gun shooting a bunch of dicks.
Right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I would say Mozart, but on art form instead of note form.
Little Picasso's up there, you know?
Yeah.
Whoever drew the elephant was freaking spot on, but
That's our
Tattoo artist.
That's the guy that did my sleeve. Enzo. Shout out Enzo, Big Boy Tattoo in Coeur d'Alene. Check him out. He does great work.
that's where you got the deer pooping on your arm.
Mute us and then play the jingle for our game I got for you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna give you this.
It's a cute little bird or moose or bear. What is it? Finish my animal.
Okay.
Pomeranian. There you go.
What am I supposed to do?
Just make an animal out of that.
No, fuck, dude. I'm not an artist.
It doesn't matter. Look at these. Look at that one on the very left.
Yeah, no.
Look at that thing.
Not happening.
Tell you what, make a gun out of it.
Nope.
You make a gun?
That looks like a fucking dick and some balls.
No. It's not complete.
You got to finish that bad
You got to
boy.
finish the animal. Finish the gun. Finish the animal. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I was a bunny rabbit.
Look at that thing up there. There's anything you draw is going to be good.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Right. Just a little finish my animal. Here we go with his masterpiece.
It gets all quiet when we do the
It's
finish.
because I like it. It's the way it's supposed to be.
Surreal. This is
so
what you should be.
switching subjects and actually talking to you. Since we just gave shout out to 1252, why he finished his animal. How come Chicago didn't make any trades at the deadline?
Oh, God, don't get me fucking started.
Doesn't matter. They're losing.
What happened with
It
that?
does fucking matter. That's the problem. All right, so you got this fucking team.
Hold on.
That looks good.
What
That
is
looks
it?
good.
I
That
like
looks
it.
good.
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
I hate
What do you want
my
to call
life.
him?
Doesn't matter what it is.
I'm gonna call him Chad.
Did you sign it?
like
Put your
it.
name on there. That's gonna go up.
But talking about my Cubbies, I
Sign
mean,
that bad boy.
It was a really tough trade deadline. I'm sorry, you got a team that is in the cellar. You've got a catcher in Wilson Contreras that you're probably not gonna re-sign him because it's been evident you didn't sign Baez, you didn't sign Schwarber, you didn't sign
Fucked up in Baez.
you didn't sign Rizzo, you didn't sign any fucking player in the last six years. It got you.
Where did Rizzo go?
The Yankees, just shut the fuck up. I don't want to fucking hear about you and the fucking Yankees. Don't even get me fucking started on that. Yeah, let's be a fucking team. Let's fucking love the team that just wins all the time because they fucking buy their own team. But
that's not true.
Don't even get me started.
I don't think you can do that with baseball.
You're at fucking trade deadline, and you're not gonna fucking re-sign him. Everybody knows this, and so you don't trade him for anything. You've got a farm system that you're building up, and you don't fucking trade him for anything.
Right.
You've got Hap, who was in every fucking deal that they've been talking about over the last 3 months, and you don't fucking trade him when his value's the highest.
Well, you guys
I'm fucking 2 steps from
well,
just
you guys
jumping
had
ship.
you guys had your chance. We'll see you in another 108 years. Okay, you already made it. You're done.
If they could see my face right now,
You're done. All right.
I want to punch you right in your
But
face.
Let me
Dude,
ask.
if Tim gets a hold of you, you are not going to be able to fucking wake up tomorrow.
Understandable.
I'm just saying,
Just don't go over the table.
I got my bear mace.
I'm just fucking looking at the fucking physical situations, and you will be
the
fucked.
bear maze.
But Aaron, to answer your question, it was a very rough trade deadline, and my 1252 guys, you fully understand, and I've listened to a couple. It was really tough.
I found out why they called him 1252.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the number. Is that the number of the street or the address in Chicago? Like where
I've never heard of an address called 1252. That might be like the house number.
I could have swore like I Googled mapped this
You
shit.
wanna
Like,
know what
like
it's
pull it up.
12
It's like
months a year,
pull up
52 weeks.
pull up 1252 Chicago on the computer there on Google Maps, and I guarantee you it's like a street. Like I want to say like it's like a
No,
like
that's just the shootings
where
per
the
fucking
where the
month,
where the
dude.
Cubs where the Cubs are
12 shots and 52
or
bodies.
the Bears
That's just
or,
the shootings per month.
or the
It's 12 months a year, 52 weeks a year. Sports, 1252.
oh, is that what it is? I don't think it's. I
I
swear
mean,
to
I've
God,
never
I
asked
swear
him,
to
but
God.
I guarantee that
When-
makes the most common sense.
When you got a fucking mayor that looks like Beetlejuice, and
Oh,
everybody's
Jesus.
getting fucking shot out there. Yeah, go ahead, Google that shit. See where that's gonna get you. Nowhere.
We can't see it. There's guns.
Yeah, it's
Switching
1252
switching
West
subjects,
Chicago
because
Avenue.
I've told you we were.
That's
talking
where
about
like
this.
the Cubs are located off of. I'm pretty sure.
No.
you have
Bears.
a love and an
Main Street.
infinity taste
No.
of actually good music,
Oh,
They're
Which
on the
we've
corner of
talked
Addison
a
and
lot.
Sheffield. So no.
and which I didn't tell Tim yet. He's actually a pianist.
oh, dude, you play the piano, or you just
No,
a
no,
pianist?
you. I'm not a pianist.
Ah, yeah, me.
He
neither.
plays with his penis.
Yeah.
Not a
No, I
penis.
did too.
I'm,
but,
I'm a penis.
No, I tickle the keys.
You tickle the keys.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
You love playing with the old ivories, huh?
Yeah, I could show you. Yeah, we'll wait for that one. I'll show you after the fucking deal. But
Jaws.
I've got a pretty fucking funny story.
Doing it.
What kind of music do you guys listen to?
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
I mainly listen to Kid Rock.
Old twangy.
So
old
you
twangy
said
country, I'm not a big fan.
everything, but then you just
Well, let me explain that because I just wanted to trigger you and get you upset. That's my job.
You were like, yeah, no, I listen to everything. Kid Rock.
So
Everything Kid Rock.
so when you put on let me explain.
All right, I'm listening.
When you listen to Kid Rock radio on Pandora,
They have that?
yeah, it plays everything.
Holy shit! I'm glad I never fucking went down that fucking rabbit hole.
No, you might like it.
I probably won't.
The reason why is because
Plus.
it plays all those old Western country songs.
Why don't you just look up Southern Rock?
Yeah, why don't you just listen to the old guys
Some
that
Creedence
fucking
or
actually
something.
did it? Some fucking Waylon Jennings.
Because I like to listen to modern music too when I'm doing shit.
So, all right.
So like with Kid Rock, he does all genres of music. So all
Yeah,
genres of music play, but it only plays in his genre of music. So like if somebody's rapping, they're rapping in country. If somebody's
No, I understand that.
so that's why I
But-
listen to it.
So, you like old country?
Yeah, I like
right.
like David Allan Coe and fucking.
Oh, that shit's racist.
It's super racist.
Have you met Joe?
One of my favorite songs is Dinosaur.
That's Hank Williams Jr.
I know.
All right. And you do that
You can
karaoke?
play. You could play that karaoke song at the Hayden Eagles, guaranteed, and you get a round of applause. You could fuck
Oh.
that song up.
Yeah, everybody does. And so
I just liked it because of the way. So let me bring you to my like how
Preface.
I like music. I like music based
The
off
way
the.
I like his ducks.
I like music based
Can't
off the
fly.
drums.
you're just missing all the time.
I don't. When I first came up to music, I grew up playing the guitar, so I listened
no
to
shit.
the guitar part. So if it had a really solid guitar,
Right.
that's where like I got into Pink Floyd because I live
on the wall.
Yeah, I like how the way he could like just fucking.
You live on the wall.
Yeah, pretty
On
much.
the southern border.
There it is,
Build
right
it.
there. So, so the way like he could like just play the guitar, like I wanted to play that. I wasn't really listening to the lyrics, and then I got into like finger picking and
Right. That's
classical
how you
music.
got your last girlfriend, right?
Yeah. You know,
That's how I got his uncle.
Those
That's how we got married.
when you grow them fucking nails out, you can find the clit.
Oh, yeah.
Trust me. You find multiple.
Oh, no.
He's out there scratching
You
skin
find
like a
you find
sunburn.
multiple clits. So then that led me to so what songs is mainly what kind of genre is this deal with finger picking? Well,
Well,
besides
why didn't
like
you listen to old classical Mexican music?
besides like I did.
That's all.
I did, and which is super hard to play. Like,
And
I
what
can't
do
play.
they call that? I can't remember. It's like
Mariachi
it's
shit?
not
mariachi.
Yeah.
Not-
But it's
not that shit.
too hard to fade.
Mariachi band
They
is like
play
the
they
band.
play too fast. Like so they're doing basically what Metallica does with the up down scaling picking, but they're doing it with their
called
fingers. And I'm like,
alternating picking.
I can't do that. So I went into like
Like
Yeah,
in
I play
between.
guitar.
I went into the Jack Johnson shit because that's what Pussy wants. So I followed the Pussy in the guitar, and I went down the Jack Johnson, the
I
Paul
watched
Simon.
Bro Rape on YouTube. Okay, did you have a GameCube and
What's
some Natty
bro
Ice?
rape? What are you talking about?
Oh boy,
You're gross. Anyway, so I figured out how to play like those type of songs, like just finger picking songs, and that led me into the Eagles, and then it led me into
The
like
Eagles?
That's basically Hotel California, and they just finger pick their fucking
Yeah,
chords.
that's like when you're the Eagles
then-
are basically when you're high on cocaine. You're with a
I hate
girl,
the fucking Eagles, man.
a girl with you've never fucking met, and then you're going to a hotel that you would never go to sober.
That's
I
happened.
never want to
Okay,
leave.
is that true?
That's a true
I
story.
don't know, I just made it up.
It's a true story with a friend of mine, but it was
I
a,
see.
it
Here
was
we
a
go.
hollowed
bear.
out tree in Big Sur, and there might have been period blood. Anyway, that's another story.
Taking
So
some
then,
administration.
I got into just
Edible underwear.
well, one of my
dipped in sauce.
one of my
Little marinara?
one of the movies my parents used to watch when I was growing up too is Pure Country, and I always
yeah.
I always loved George Strait, and I liked
Right.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
So I was like, as I got older, I was like, I got tired of this fucking like finger picking fast type shit and playing fucking panty dropper music, and I was like, well, let's like
Yeah, then you're just
I like-
playing G chords.
Well,
C
I actually-
chords, D
Power
chords.
chord.
Well, so here it comes full circle. I stopped listening to the guitar part and I started listening to the words.
Right.
And now I was
You're
like,
like, oh,
well,
shit,
I
it made
like
sense.
I like the country words more than I like any other genre.
So, you know Hank Williams, the original, right?
The guy, the main guy, Hank Williams.
Hank Williams, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You've heard his music?
I've heard a few of his songs. Yeah.
Okay. And you've heard of Hank Williams Jr., right?
Yeah. One of my favorite songs of Hank Williams Jr.'s is when he describes
You already said one of them tonight.
Dinosaur.
not
It's the Monday Night Football theme.
It's
right?
where he is where
Exactly.
I can't
Fucking
no,
Tim
I,
on it.
I fucking hate that song, but the song I like is where it's. I think it's called Drifter. Like
Yeah.
he describes his dad picking up. His dad's a ghost, and he picks up a guy that wants to go to
No,
fucking
that's
Nashville.
David Allen Coe.
It is David. That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, David Allen Coe
Well,
singing about
Pretending
Hank
to be
Yep,
Hank
yep,
Williams because
yep.
he even says that's one of my favorite songs too.
All right. So
And David Allen Coe, like where best country
I
song.
need another beer to finish this story.
Best country song ever is probably like where like he sings like, well, he didn't, I think it's called the best country song ever. It's not called that, but I forget. It has so many titles, but it's like where like his friend didn't finish the verse because he didn't sing about mama or being in prison
that was David Allen Coe as well.
yeah, I know, but I don't remember the name of the song
Oh, well,
because it has so many different names on Pandora or what I've seen it as. I can't remember it, but
no,
like,
you just didn't memorize it.
yeah. But when I started listening to that, and then I got
So-
into Johnny Cash.
Okay.
And the first Tool song I heard was a Johnny Cash song, which wasn't Johnny Cash. It was Numb by Tool. I think it was Numb, right? Where
Numb is by fucking Linkin Park.
Nine Inch Nails sings
Yeah,
it.
Hurt.
Hurt, yes, Hurt. Johnny Cash sings a song called Hurt, but I realized
One
it
of
was,
My
favorite
head
songs of
hurts
all
right
time.
now.
I realized it was by Nine Inch Nails, but I don't know. My music genre is fucked up. Like,
So I wanted to tell you this.
It was a
story
long
tonight.
walk off a short
So
dock.
do you know who Hank 3
He's
is?
still floating.
is it like his kid? Like a,
Grandkid.
Well, come on, man.
I
Fucking,
would assume.
Let's
So
no,
you
follow-
got
let's follow the
Hank
numbers.
Williams. You got Hank Jr. Hank the Third. Where does that fall in line?
you said Hank 3. Like
Yeah.
I was like, is this I generation? Like Hank iPod
You've never
3?
heard of any of his music?
No.
Any of you guys?
I'm actually not a big country fan, so
Yeah, I would listen to it though, because you don't have to be a country fan to like Hank Williams.
All right. Well,
Like,
fuck. I don't know how this is gonna go.
We don't either.
anyways, so
You
Timmy,
never know.
here, turn on the Bluetooth real quick, and
Don't
I'll
even
just.
worry about it.
no, we're
Just-
good.
just
We're
go.
good.
So yeah, this was fucking crazy, man. We my wife and I, we had went to the Hank 3 fucking concert over in Missoula, Montana. Fucking dude, Missoula, Zoo Town. Yeah, it's a little liberal, but boy, it's a fucking party
yeah,
town.
it is.
We had a great
We've had some
time.
great times over Missoula.
Fucking hanging out, partying. Holy shit, man. She fucking drugged me everywhere after the concert. And the concert was in, what's that place down there with the,
Was that at the stadium?
no, it's not at the stadium. It was a downtown arena, whatever the fuck it's called.
Right.
She's probably like, if she listens to this, she's like, yeah, fucking you idiot. Yeah, and
hours.
That's a typical Monday, though.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
and I'm like,
I
fuck,
don't know. It had
whatever.
arena and
So
seats
anyways,
and shit.
dude, it was funny as shit because we went down there. We went for this concert. These friends of hers let us fucking stay in their house. So we come back from the concert.
did a bear come in?
No,
Oh, okay.
no bear stories.
All right, good.
Yeah, I know it's Montana, but
It was someone else nuzzling your
dude,
foot. What's
but-
his name?
Dude, we got back to this fucking house that we're like hanging out in, and I'm fucking hungry. I'm drunk.
You were the bear.
I'm whatever.
Eating
I
all
get,
the hot
I get in the
dog buns
freezer.
and shit.
There's this fucking jar of weed. I'm like,
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
oh shit.
What do I do with this right now?
I'm like, fuck yeah. So fucking boom. I drop it on the floor, spills everywhere.
Oops.
Yeah. Oops. So there I am smoking fucking
Drunk as
Labrador.
fuck, sitting down by yourself, just smoking weed by the freezer. The freezer
Oh,
door's
no.
still open.
It's lighting itself on fire.
And trying to pack shit back in
in a
the fucking,
broken jar.
yeah, and put it back in the fucking jar.
Trying to
I'm
put
like-
your pickles back in the jar. I'm sorry. I don't know what this is.
So we get done with this concert. It was fun. We went downtown. This chick went to fucking hang out with us that night, and she bar hopped with us for about 5, and she's like, "Fuck you guys." She's like, "I cannot do this shit." I'm like, "You're a fucking lightweight."
It's a fucking Wednesday for me, baby.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, well, whoop."
Bye.
And so, anyways, we get back, and this is when I was living off I don't want to list any fucking off the cutoff road,
Okay.
and we were at that time running a
Which one, S or C?
just a cutoff road,
Okay.
and we had a
You and your fucking roads. I was up at 220, 240,
Oh,
295.
fuck, dude. It's going to be overpopulated regardless.
it was a 420 fucker,
Yeah.
and
There's bears in this triangle.
yeah, so yeah, no, not in this triangle hold, and so anyways, we
Bear pussy.
we're
I miss
fucking
it.
we're sitting out there one night and we're on the fucking porch and her brother calls me. He's a
Fuck you want.
No, he's a truck driver. And he's big, dude. You'd never answer the phone like that because he's a big motherfucker. Like he makes Tim look like fucking bullshit.
Oh, I would then. I'd have to.
Why would
the
you
fuck
not?
you want, little tiny guy?
Yeah, give him shit. Is they call him
What do
Tiny.
you want?
They
Dude,
call him Tiny
What,
Tim.
Could you even step up into that truck today, buddy? Huh? Did you
Dude,
need a little step
guy's
to
like
get up into the step?
Fucking 264, fucking 280.
That's nothing.
Just,
Sounds
just-
like
that guy
penis
masturbates to
size.
fucking like reruns to Roadhouse. You know,
Our
I'm just,
episode?
yeah, I'm just like, holy shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck? So he calls me up. He goes, you're not gonna believe where I'm at.
hey, where are you?
And I'm like, you're a fucking car transporter. I don't fucking know where you're at. Who the fuck? Whatever. He's like, I'm at fucking Hank 3's place in fucking Tennessee.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, I just hauled him a van. I'm like, bullshit. All of a sudden, the fucking phone clicks over, and then fucking his real name's Sheldon Williams, and he gets on the phone. He's like, "Hey," and I'm like,
FaceTime. FaceTime. I don't believe this shit.
"No. This is before,
You could tell?
This was before that shit." And I was like,
Oh,
"What
fuck.
the
I don't know.
fuck, dude?" He goes, "Hey, I know you just got back from my fucking Missoula concert. I want to fucking hook you up. You need to come down to my Boise concert, and I will hook you up." And I'm like, "I will fucking be there." So he sent me a signed CD, a T-shirt, and then we had VP fucking rights going down to the concert. So my wife and I drove all the way from Coeur d'Alene to fucking Boise. Yeah. And then I touched base with a buddy of mine and his wife that turned me on to his music. And we get down to the concert hall, you know, and there's a fucking huge line and shit. And we, my wife and I, we get fucking entered right in. They're like, "Oh yeah," and they fucking escort us upstairs and get us our table and fucking get us our drinks and
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
I'm like, this is
Badass.
fucking weird, man. You know, some piece of shit fucking guy like myself.
Right.
Getting
I wasn't going to say it, but thank you for bringing it back up.
A1
Fucking liberals got to figure it out down here.
A1 fucking
Tree
tree
hugger
here.
motherfucker out here.
My dick needs a blow too.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit. So it was fucking crazy because the opening act fucking comes on and she does her act. It was a chick singer, and
Was it a donkey show? Oh, okay.
and so after she was done, we fucking went backstage, and oh my gosh, my wife's gonna get so fucking pissed off at me.
I don't remember shit. I was drunk.
We go backstage, and fucking my wife gets her fucking obliterated. Like no shit.
Your wife gets drunk?
No,
Or she gets the
she gets the opening act, fucking just shit faced.
and she's just hanging around.
And I'm
Not that your wife sounds like that, but
I will leave that. Yeah, no, it was the alcohol.
they're in my tits. Do a shot.
So then next thing you know, this fucking chick's puking up pills, fucking blah.
Your wife probably saved her life then.
And
Yeah, think about that.
Yeah, and fucking Hank's like, or Sheldon, he's like,
Hank 3PO.
Hank 3. He's like,
3PO.
dude, he fucking kicked her off the tour that night.
No
backstage.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're backstage.
shit.
So we went back out and fucking blah, blah, blah. And
Hank, don't kill me.
I don't want to get into the fucking, like everything that went on backstage. But so anyways.
We do.
Yeah,
So-
we do. 'Cause
Well,
we're gonna hashtag Hank 3PO out here.
Yeah,
so.
no, dude, the fucking guy is awesome.
He sounds
And we left, and I remember getting in a fucking taxi that night. We were so fucking hammered.
Uber was 2 weeks away.
And we might have been a little bit DRUG. Never mind.
Drunk?
And no.
Hard G.
And so anyways, so we get in a fucking taxi, and the fucking taxi backs up into a fucking car. Oops. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I've been partying harder than this. I'm like, I can drive better.
He's like,
than
I was at the concert too, bitch.
Yeah.
Get in.
Go! It's the fucking chick singer
Right,
puking up
right.
the pills.
Yeah, that
Driving-
was her fucking guitarist. She's like, fuck, we're out. I better get a new job.
So you met Hank 3?
Yeah.
Is that what he's?
Yeah,
I'll
so-
have to listen to his music. It's not popped up.
So we fucking left there after the deal, and I grabbed a fucking 6-pack of PBR.
Nice.
I don't drink PBR because
Did that night.
yeah. So I'm walking fucking and I grew up in Boise. We're downtown.
I know where I'm
Gross,
at.
and you're mad at us because we got born outside of the state, but you live in fucking Boise. Toot your own horn,
Yeah,
motherfucker. Get out of
motherfucker.
here.
And so
I've lived in Coeur d'Alene longer.
I grew up in McCall. Come on. And
All right, you got a break.
so
There's one person there.
so yeah, they're like, we're trying to make it Sun Valley.
Ruby
Anyways,
Ridge.
There's a ski resort.
yeah. But so anyways, we get out of the fucking the taxi because I'm like, dude, you're back in it. You look like a fucking retard. You just like can't. So we're downtown. I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
We'll walk home.
Yeah. And
I feel
so
safe.
we go downtown, and then
I got
my
my bear mace.
buddy's fucking girlfriend. Gosh, I hope this does not go fucking too far on the internet.
You still
Just
know her?
leave the last name out.
Viral.
I know, no.
Just leave names out.
No, I'm not.
You left it
I'm
right
not,
there.
I'm not saying. So my wife goes into the bathroom.
It's
at
going
the-
viral because
I know.
Hank 3PO is going to pick it
Yeah.
up.
So my fucking wife is in the bathroom, taking a piss, and my buddy's fucking wife comes in there and tries to make out with her, and she comes out and she's
Headbutt,
like,
elbow.
she's she's like, what the fuck? She's like, no.
The weave is off. It's on the ground.
So anyways, we leave that.
Weed?
We go downtown. I'm fucking straw cowboy hat. Fucking
Let's go.
Whatever.
Let's fuck shit up.
We go to this fucking bar in downtown Boise, and we go. It's like a rooftop bullshit, like the rooftop bars. I guess is the fucking new
It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was fucking bartender was like non-existent. I'm like, fuck this. I jumped behind the bar, grabbed a bottle of fucking vodka. I'm like, yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. And we fucking
Take it
started,
back?
Yeah. So we fucking started drinking, then we left. And then
Did they ever catch you with the bottle or anything? Or say
no,
anything to
dude,
you?
the fucking next thing you know, I fucking woke up naked.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, in the fucking
What was his name?
Was there a bear?
in my buddy's fucking apartment.
I was
On
looking.
the floor.
I was looking
On
a,
the fucking floor the next day, I was like, what the fuck happened?
I was looking a foot and
Butt
baby
naked,
you.
dude. Dude, my wife and I were like, we didn't have any sex. We didn't have any fucking
Well,
sex.
that
But
you
we-
remember.
You tried. You tried though.
Dude, if I tried, I was fucking that pillow for all it had. And
Let
yeah,
me feel the
no.
pillow real quick.
Memory foam my ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna remember this.
not my
pillow.
size.
You're gonna remember this.
So yeah, we fucking and I don't want to. I probably should.
Hank 3.
So and so we got up the next day because we had to get, we had to get from fucking Boise to Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, gross. You go up 95 too?
Dude,
The
That's why
windy
you
ass
fly,
road?
baby. 45 minutes.
So
Pays for itself.
we were so fucking hungover.
You're making me sick.
We were so fucking hungover. I was like, hey, we'll stop here and just grab some red beers. We'll be good.
Yeah, there we go.
So we grabbed.
Then you
some
got
red-
the sex.
And then no.
Got the little little road head.
This is no.
Little vomit on the cock.
That's how they came up with the name Roadies.
No, this is
Roadhouse.
Play some H3, some roadies going on.
no, this is what I shouldn't talk about, but
It's fine. We're 2 hours in. We don't care.
We stopped. We fucking grabbed some red beers. The next town, we grabbed some more beers. We drank all the way from fucking Boise to Coeur d'Alene.
Perfect.
And I'm like,
That's
and I'm
all right.
looking
And
at
you,
the
you show back up and you're sober. You're like,
and
what
I'm
the
looking
fuck?
at the people on the fucking highway, and I'm like, motherfuckers, I've been drinking for 7 fucking hours. You're this dumb? Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Good thing you
Cut
had
back,
not
he's going
alcohol.
45 and a 70. Like, these dumb motherfuckers speeding like sons of bitches out here. What the fuck?
Good thing you got a Tesla. It drives itself.
No, fuck. What were we
This is hunting
driving?
car.
What were we driving? back
Fucking
then?
Volkswagen Bug.
No,
punching
it was,
each other the whole way
no,
up.
it was no, it was my '97 Dodge 1500.
Oh, there you go. Nice
Yeah.
truck. I like it.
Yeah,
I know.
fucking yeah. Just,
Shut up,
At least it
Mr.
wasn't
I've
a
only owned one truck in my
Toyota
fucking
piece
life.
of shit. Oh, here.
My
Okay.
God, out here.
but yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. And it's like looking at all the stupid people on the road. You're like, what the fuck, And you get fucking ticketed for like drinking and driving.
Yeah.
But there should be like some ticketing for fucking stupid people. Like
I'm
you're
sure.
so fucking incompetent that you can't understand.
I've been waiting for people to ticket Joe for the podcast. Nothing's come up yet. It's coming though. It's coming.
I mean, it happens. I say some stupid shit.
You told me
We
in the
haven't
truck
even-
on the
we
way
haven't even
here,
gotten
you're
to
like,
my
I got a
fire ants yet.
story for you, and then you started telling me about you and your friend, and I was like, save it for the podcast.
That was the fucking Hank 3.
Oh, that was the H3.
Yeah,
okay.
it was fucking crazy, dude. And man, he was like legit. I mean, he was cool as shit. Like as far as in my opinion, like his stardom and shit, for him to turn around and like
He's
sign,
3 generations in though. You got to think about that. Like
Yeah,
his
but I'm-
dad was so big.
still have to be able to
Then
sing,
he
though.
raised
I
his
mean-
Dude,
son, and
he's
it's probably
good.
like, hey, don't be a little cunt bag.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then-
surprised, and I'm surprised
Bring it
I'm surprised he hasn't popped up on my Pandora yet.
I wonder if
shit.
that's the first person who's
Considering
ever been considered.
what year were you down there? Sorry, what year were you
Better
down
be,
there?
bitch.
Let's see, that would have been
Because I thought it was like recent.
that would have been 5 years ago.
No, that's not recent at all. Like he should be pop. I don't know. That's weird.
Do you
No,
think he's
it's-
one of the only artists that is a 3rd generation like singer songwriter artist? Like,
No.
Who else? Name me one
but
more.
Here's the thing, like
Name me one more.
No, what Joe was talking about is that he doesn't follow the mainstream bullshit, so he does it all.
He's
on
probably
his
not
own.
on Pandora then. That's
No,
why.
he is. No,
Oh, he is,
absolutely,
okay.
absolutely.
I'll have to look
He
it up.
is. I've listened to him before.
Yeah, and
Joey, what do you think?
What?
You think he's the only singer song artist that's 3rd generation? Who's actually big enough where he's selling things on fucking big tours, making music that you can listen to off of Pandora, Spotify, not sponsors.
I know a
all
lot
that
of like
shit.
second
Besi-
generation.
besides,
I
like-
can't think of
Right,
anything.
right.
I can't think anything music wise, but I can. Only thing that comes to mind is like the Skarsgård family, like the actors.
Yeah, but
type
that's
shit.
not music.
I know, but that's
Thank you for your tidbit.
thank you.
Yeah, no.
Hey, how
he's
hey,
fucking-
how them Cubs doing? You know, I bring
no,
you
he's-
right back
he's-
down.
He's fucking excellent. I mean, if you guys haven't heard him, and
I haven't. I have
Yeah,
to.
no, dude, you got to fucking check it out. No, he sounds like his grandpa. He's got the vocals of his grandpa, and dude, he's legit. Like
cool.
old school fucking steel guitar. Everything is fucking cool. I mean, it is great old school country.
You know, Joey, I got a nice little transition. You were kind of talking about a great, that was a great story. Like that wasn't any sort of patronizing or anything like that. That was great. we've done over the
Besides me waking
over
up
the
naked,
time
right?
of the that was great.
That was great too.
I
don't remember this.
Over the time of the podcast.
It was
Rip me
hot.
nuts.
So once you're done talking, I'll tell you when my buddy called me back 2 weeks later.
No, continue. I'll do it later.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. So fucking 2 weeks
I
later.
found your condom that you fucking slept in all night.
How dare you? My ass was reamed for a week.
So no, I guess
shit right.
I guess apparently what fucking happened was that night we got back to the apartment complex. My buddy lives on the third floor, third story, whatever you want to fucking call it. And nobody remembers shit. And I walked out and just took all my fucking clothes off, started pissing off the porch because, I live up in North Idaho. I'm used to
I had a story about
outside.
that too.
pissing in the woods without pissing off my neighbors. And so I was drowning the fucking guys on the second balcony.
Oops.
Yeah, with my little hog. And
Fire hose when you put a thumb over it.
yeah,
I got chased by a buff dude with a fire poker because I pissed on his window in California. I had to pee real bad. It was in Marina Del Rey. Come back from the bar.
He said he had legs built for running.
We were day drinking, dude. I felt like I knew parkour before parkour existed. Okay. All right.
That is the only time you ever made me laugh.
So
let's notate that.
when you look at Marina Del Rey, it's basically laid out in the alphabet. The A's right at the fucking bar.
Yeah,
and
I'm fucking aware with the alphabet.
we're all the way down. We're all the way down at S Street.
26.
So we're like a mile
you're
away.
3/4 into the alphabet.
We're like a mile away from the bar
All
where
right.
we can go pick up beer. So we're day drunk. We're just walking down the alley because we're right on the beach is right there. There's
That's a
an
good
alley.
place.
Walking down. We're drinking back. Why not? Let's keep this party going. I gotta pee. Who doesn't have to pee? But there's nothing but apartment buildings and houses everywhere. So I was like, "Whoa, there's some bushes right there."
Well, look at California now. Everybody's pissing and shitting all over the sidewalk.
Now
so
they-
what the fuck?
Now they don't care.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. But back then, what the fuck?
If you had a tent, you can shit and piss anywhere.
So I hopped this fence and I go in and I was like, I feel like I'm covered in vegetation. And I'm up against this. I didn't realize it was glass at the time, but I'm peeing and I hear this knock and I get upset because this knock is fucking distracting me.
Fucking your stream.
It's fucking up my stream.
Fucking your flow.
And I look up and I just see this chick being like, and I could just hear it through the muffled glass being like, and she's shutting her blinds. No, go away, no. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm pissing on someone's door right now. It's literally like their window door kind of thing. And there's like a person right there and I'm peeing on their window. But I was looking down when I was peeing until I heard the knocking. I'm like, oh, fuck, I should probably like run right now because I didn't want to get like indecent exposure, whatever fucking California laws are out there. So I started running. I didn't realize there was a guy chasing me. But my buddy who's in the alley holding the beer he saw the dude, whoever is fucking this chick at the time, come out with a fire poker. He didn't need it because he's fucking.
Why the hell
huge.
do they have a fireplace in an apartment in California?
He's fucking.
I was gonna ask, are they even
It's just-
allowed to have
it's-
fires in California?
It's self.
Right,
It's
that's
I mean,
burning right
holy
now,
shit,
baby.
that's how the place burns down.
propane. Who
All
knows?
right.
But he
Go
comes running out the alley. But I'm like fucking parkouring through the fucking dumpsters and shit because I'm more afraid like there's cops coming more than.
And you're
somebody's
built for
chasing.
it.
Yeah, and I'm
Kind
just
of.
fucking. I was at the time. And I'm fucking
Gazelle
flying through
legs.
the alley, and I was like, literally, I went from fucking G Street to fucking T Street, and like maybe like 2 minutes, I was like gone, and I walked back casually. I changed shirts at S Street because we on S Street. I went up and I changed. And I went back and I was like, I found my buddy. He's like, oh hey, what's going on? It's like, dude, and he told the whole story, like how this guy was like trying to find me with this fucking whatever metal rod he had in his hand.
Oh no shit.
Chasing on me. But yeah, I do remember like just looking up and there's like a fucking full-fledged fucking woman shutting her curtains and I'm fucking peeing on her fucking window right now. Like, well, gotta finish this up and
She was
get outta
actually
here.
waiting for the golden shower.
I guess so.
She's doing it. My husband's coming. Shit.
I had no idea there's a fucking window there. I just
So
fucking,
did like the reason that you brought that up, was it because I brought up the PBR or?
This is about you being naked. Not knowing,
Oh,
like, what's
okay,
going on.
okay. All right, yeah.
He was getting excited. He had to tell a story about him touching his dick.
Yeah. All right, yeah. I was just trying to figure everything out. Just trying to piece it together.
What
Don't
were you
figure it
saying,
out.
Tim?
So where
All right,
let it
so
go.
Tim had a story.
It's not a puzzle.
All right, we got Tim.
So where I was kind of just saying that, throughout the podcast, we've it kind of started, I think, actually on mine of most embarrassing story. I know that
Bring it back.
I know that Joe bled on a stripper. I know that
Don't look at me like that. Like you haven't.
I don't think I've ever heard this story.
he bled on a stripper. You got to listen to it.
Okay. Oh, gross.
I know that I may have shit on my wife, and I know that
Full shit.
Yeah, full on shit.
Shit, I'm not gonna
was
need a
explosive,
spit
baby.
can. I'm gonna need a fucking get can.
Elon Musk coming going, how do you have that much combustion, bro?
Yeah, right.
Aaron doesn't get embarrassed apparently.
I got fucking food poisoning, and I trusted a fart, and I shouldn't have, and it exploded.
Never trust farts,
It
politicians,
exploded on my wife. All right,
and strippers.
I've come to terms with it.
The thing that oh, sorry. Go ahead. My
And
bad.
so I was just curious what your most embarrassing story is.
Ooh.
And we'll give you a second. We'll give you a second.
Yeah, I don't fucking know yet here.
Aaron, what's on your mind, man?
I'm good.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I've been
good.
talking too
know-
much tonight.
Joe's kind of taking over this podcast today.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm
This is
sorry.
Three
I'm
Shots with Joe.
It is 3 shots with Joe.
How's
Sup, Joe?
Aaron doing?
I'm doing all right. I've been doing my thing. Been living life.
Have you been writing
Missing
any
the-
stand up lately?
Missing the people. I've not written any stand up lately, but
Do you have
I still
any
got some bangers.
Do you have any bangers that you could like talk about topic wise? Like what would you go on?
I do.
5 minutes.
Topics or the whole fucking thing?
If you had
'Cause
5
I
minutes
can't.
right now,
5 minutes, I'd kill.
you could.
I'd kill.
I think we should. Do you guys think
I can kill in 5.
that we should go?
Do you want
to-
to go longer than that? No, because I don't have them drawn.
I feel,
out.
I feel
You know
like
what we should
I'd
do?
kill
I feel like
5.
the podcast crew should take Aaron.
You know what we should do?
Wednesday night to open mic night.
Yeah, you know what we should do?
He was so fucking drunk he doesn't remember
No,
that we talked about this on the podcast, and you agreed.
I was sleeping.
with Tim and I
No,
that
you
you
were
would come
drunk.
on and do a fucking.
I do remember that now that you bring it
Oh
up.
yeah, now I remember.
Now that you mention it,
Oh yeah, I remember doing that shit.
I'll
So
bomb
we
for
gave
you. I'll
you-
go first.
That's
gave
what
you enough
happens when you
time.
wake up naked in a fucking apartment building. You don't remember pissing on the fucking people down below you.
You waking up naked could be your most embarrassing story. Did anyone see you, or did you? Were you?
Yeah, they did.
They
Oh,
put
there you
little
go.
flags in his asshole. This
Yeah.
is mine.
I'll
I found this
We'll
first.
segue into your embarrassing story, but as that's going on, I just remember a story when I was in college. I went out for a long night of drinking, very long night drinking.
That's usually how the best stories
Yeah,
start.
it was late. Started walking back. Apparently, the same girl, the bear girl.
Bear Grylls.
the baby girl.
Pair girls.
Yeah.
Did you
Like,
drink
I'm
her
gonna- I'm
piss?
gonna- I'm gonna- I'm
What's
gonna
going
drink-
on
I'm gonna
here?
drink my piss.
You
That's
didn't.
just sanitary.
You
not
didn't shit
taste.
on this one.
No, I didn't.
He pissed on her.
Apparently, she was living on the East Coast at the time, and I was walking home and
There's half the
from the bar. I don't remember a lick of it, but apparently I'd called her and
lick of it?
we had
Really?
Phrasing.
a long conversation. I had credit card receipts where I'd gone to the ATM and taken out money, and then an hour later I took out some more money, and then 20 minutes later I took out some more money.
It was at 1-800.
But it was
She
like,
robbed you.
so it went to 1 a.m. in the morning, and then the next one was like 1:45.
And this
the
is
next one
how
was like
Tim lost his
2:30.
virginity.
And then I had a fourth one where it was like 3 in the morning.
A hooker.
I don't know where I was at this point.
Jesus.
It was all at the exact same ATM. I took $20 out every time. Don't know why.
Oh, she's cheap.
Anyways, yeah, right. So I have
It's a good night, buddy.
It's a 2 minute $20 blowy.
Yeah. So I have no recollection of anything.
He's getting
from-
his dick sucked every 2 minutes for $20.
Gotta run back.
But I have no recollection of anything that happened after 1 o'clock. But
Your dick does.
yeah, right. So I woke up. I
Herps
woke
are
up the
always
next
there.
morning at 7 a.m. The only reason I know it was exactly 7 a.m. is because the sprinklers in the area that I
Like
woke
Tommy
up
Boy.
blasted me in the face. I woke
Kind of
up.
like what you did to her in the night
Oh, no,
previous.
it gets better. I woke up with my pants.
Around your knees.
They were unbuttoned. They were
Ankles?
unzipped. They were down to my past my underwear, and I woke up face down in a park in Moscow
It's fucking a golf hole.
to a sprinkler hitting me in the face, and I had my phone in my hand.
It's the old 7 at 7.
I've got a Moscow story now. Fuck
And,
you. This is bullshit.
And so I call my well, the phone actually didn't work anymore. I had to the next later the next day. I ended up getting a new phone, and I called my ex-girlfriend, and I'm like, what the hell happened last night? She goes, I don't know. You were walking home, you were mumbling, you were making sounds, and then all of a sudden you looked at a tree, and you said, fuck you, tree. And I was like, what? What happened? She goes, you looked at the tree, and you said, put the acorns away. And
it was a white oak.
I was like, what? I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, you looked at the tree, apparently, and you said, put the acorns away. And then you mumbled to me that the acorns were taking over the world, and that was the last thing I heard from you. So apparently
just those acorns up her ass.
No, I hung up on her.
Oh,
So
she wasn't with you. Okay.
So I had like 29 missed calls. She had called me like 25 times. I mean, it was crazy. But apparently because I woke up, I had,
You're punching
I-
acorns.
Bruises on your
apparently I
knuckles
punched
from
the tree,
slapping
Like,
her around.
I had gone to work on this tree. I don't know. Maybe I went back to the ATM to pay him off. I don't know, but
You go back. There's $20 bills next to the
But
acorns. Like, that's a good
I
looking
think
acorn.
what I had
Here's
done.
$20.
I think I had
Show me
pissed
your
somewhere.
shell.
I think I pissed somewhere.
They're
and then
stripping
I kinda
for you?
Turned. I probably fell over, and then I just passed out.
He said, "Fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
staying here."
Yeah, but that was a good story. I don't think I've ever really told
No,
so many
you
people
never
that
told
one.
me that one.
That one's a good
Now
one.
You just
but
told the world.
But back to that. What would be your most embarrassing story?
I think I already gave it to you guys, but you kind of brought something up of my past, bringing up Moscow. And we used to work down there doing cable every year. We go down there for the college rush. And, it would have been cool, like, if I was young and shit like that because,
Tits are out.
yeah. But after you get to a certain age, you just feel like a dirty fucking pervert.
Right.
And so you just can't roll like that.
So you're laying cable.
Yeah. So anyways, we're down there one
I'll be
year.
your fiber
and
guy.
my fucking wife, we're she's down there. She's helping me fucking wire up these banks.
Is that what you want?
No, just hold on. We're fucking wiring up these banks and shit, like out in Kendrick and fucking Genesee and all these fucking outlying towns, and she's doing an awesome job just punching down shit. And we get back to this fucking piece of shit fucking motel that, the company's, got a station.
$30 a night.
Yeah,
Okay.
stationed at. So
We'll
we're
take
sitting there.
2 of 'em.
And so I got a fucking buddy of mine. He's like, we got a fucking motel that's like split. He's got a kitchenette, and then there's fucking,
Motel 3.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's like motel fucking. This isn't right.
Yeah, we're in the Motel
1.5.
1.
Yeah, dude, it's
The original?
not right.
The
And
OG?
so we're sitting there, and we get back to the fucking motel, and my buddy fucking brought this chick that he met from fucking New York, and he's just banging the fucking shit out of her, and he's just and
That was him?
yeah.
Okay.
And my wife and I were sitting there in our bed, and we're like,
Should we compete?
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh,
I'll
what
be DJ Diddles.
What the fuck? We didn't know what to do. We were sitting there like a bunch of old people.
Finish already.
Yeah, I was like, geez, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
My hips
Watch-
can't take that.
Oh, it was fucking
You
horrible.
can't be that good.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible, dude.
Find out they just fell asleep to watching porn.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Cartoon porn.
Oh, boy.
Gets you every time.
Yeah, but no, as far as embarrassing,
Like what's?
It's hard to think about. Yeah.
Everybody's got one story that, frankly, you may not have told too many people. And me, explosive diarrhea and shitting on my wife might have been mine. I guarantee it was mine.
I know, the acorn one is pretty up there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
yeah,
That wasn't embarrassing. I just find that funny.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Until you find out there's acorns in your ass.
Yeah,
You're like, oh,
acorns.
fuck.
So I have a voicemail calling her. Like I had called her at some point in between. I think it was when she was calling me. I
I
was
wish
calling
you
her.
would have that saved voicemail.
And she says that I was screaming into the phone that acorns were taking over the world, and like I was out of breath, like I was running. And so I don't know if I was like trying to like take out the tree, but yeah, knuckles were all bloody, and I apparently had just gone to town on this oak. But that's me.
Maybe you
Beat
killed
that
somebody.
dick up, buddy.
Yeah. No, I didn't kill anyone.
He's
anyone.
got squirrels shoved up his ass and necks broken and shit.
I'm not Oprah. Come on,
Yeah.
South Park.
Right.
But you got to have something.
Nothing?
Something that you've.
No, I think I pretty much I don't know, man. I'll let everybody else go, but I'm pretty much sure.
Oh, we've shared ours. So
I think I pretty much labeled it. Waking up naked in an apartment.
there you go.
Well, fucking pissing off the porch.
There's no stories.
Drinking all the way
There's no
from
stories that
fucking
you've never told anyone.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I just told you I drank. I didn't even want to tell you guys that fucking story that I drank all the way
Perfect.
from fucking Boise.
So you
to
hit
Coeur
it.
d'Alene.
There you go.
Perfect.
You
got
know,
it.
holy shit. I mean, who does that?
You.
Somebody that's fucking, willing to fucking be able to know that they can do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're just pushing your balance, baby.
Yeah.
You want to see what's going on. I'm going to push the realm of what I can do.
Yeah.
And you actually survived. So kudos.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even upset.
Dude, I was that's the thing that sucks is because everybody's like, oh, you're fucking drinking and driving all the way up 95.
So who isn't?
Who doesn't drive with a road
Right.
beer? We don't condone drinking and driving.
Yeah,
at
no,
Three Shots
absolutely- no,
Podcast.
absolutely
We're
not.
drinking sodas
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But it was
with alcohol.
And you
It's 3 shots of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, it's 3 shots.
Three
of
shots.
Dr. Pepper.
23 flavors, baby. You choose which one's in there.
Oh, I already
And-
know which one it is.
But
Dick.
watching the people that were on the fucking road, and you're just like, holy shit.
Right.
Well, that brings it a very important question. Like, I have this question in my head when I'm driving to work. Like, how many people out here right now are fucking drunk?
Or hungover.
Yeah.
Or playing on their phone. It's all one of the same.
Well, I don't really care
Yeah,
about
it's all
the
one
phone.
and the same.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And
I see
and
people
true.
swerve all the time, and you
But I'm
see the
just-
screen right here as they're coasting back.
And I don't know
forth.
why I
What are
think
we
that.
doing?
It's it's 6 a.m. I'm driving to work. Like, there's got to be some fucking people that are fucked up right now. It's Monday.
Right.
Like, who knows?
They
what
had
they're-
a
And then
bad
you realize
Sunday.
Joe's cross-eyed, and he's actually the guy
and he's
going
just
like
trying,
this.
and he's
Right.
just trying to get a picture of his hat for 3
Yeah.
shots
Yeah.
fucking later
My
podcast.
Instagram. I'll be on that just before people died photo. There it is, kind of thing. But no, I honestly think that what the fuck are people doing? I'm always kind of that defensive driver. Like, how many people right now on the road are just fucked up right now,
Yeah.
or on a daily that people just drink all the time. Go to work drunk. I couldn't imagine doing that shit.
Yeah, those are called alcoholics.
Yeah. Well, there must be a lot of them apparently. So
And they function.
Functional alcoholics, right? Yeah. He's going all right. You guys have anything more to add?
Oh, I could fucking add a fucking shit ton.
You want to
Keep
add some
going.
shit?
Keep going.
No, where are we at as far as
It don't
time?
matter.
What time?
We're at the
don't matter.
podcast room, bruh.
This is your episode.
Fuck.
You want to add something?
What do you guys want to
All
do?
right, fair enough.
It's up to you, buddy. Whatever you want to talk about,
This
man.
is your day.
Ah, shit.
These are your hours.
No, I kind of... No, fuck.
we never got into my aunts.
Again,
All right.
we don't have just because we cut it doesn't mean we have to leave.
Right.
We never got into my aunts. Are
Ants?
we off?
I got into your aunt, and she was
Yeah.
lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah, those red ants or...
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
it was more of a pink aunt, if you ask me. But her name was
Can't
Susan.
say black
She was a
ants.
dirty ant.
Can't say black ants, right?
We can. It's just a color.
They don't do anything.
It's only weird if you make it weird.
Yeah, make it Spanish.
Don't
make it
Fuck, now I'm going through my head trying to remember Spanish class.
Yeah, I know what the Spanish word
It's the
is.
opposite
Yeah,
of
I'm
Blanco.
not saying.
Jesus.
All right, what do you got?
So I was telling you, when you kill your shit,
All right.
bring your. I have a ant nest that'll clean that shit up for you. Free.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that
no, we
tonight.
didn't forget. I'm bringing it up right now.
All right. So here's the thing.
And
though.
you're telling me to get rid of them, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not
If-
going to.
No, if you've got that, but the only problem that I see with that is if your neighbor's dogs or your dogs
How about his kids?
get a hold of the skull and then drag it somewhere else, then if you can keep it fenced off.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
it'll be fenced off. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's got-
I thought you were worried about
Let me back up with this. What
Child
maybe
safety.
was this might have been before the cast. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
It was. We were out there talking he was showing me his elk kills and whatever, but they weren't like the skull wasn't clean yet.
Oh,
And
so
I
you're
was
talking about putting it
asking-
on like an ant.
Skull, you like a European
Yeah, so
mount,
it's
like
like-
when you do a European mount.
But
You
I
know-
thought, but yeah, exactly. So I thought he was I was holding them up on the podcast, like, hey, well, we're out there.
Let's back up. What's a European mount?
A European mount is like when you just see the skull and the antlers only.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
And
Gotcha.
it's not like taxidermy. There's no taxidermy.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
skull.
Gotcha.
Skull and
Gotcha.
antlers.
Yeah, so I was like, for like $20, like, come throw your elk head out here.
Fuck, I'll give you 50
Yeah.
if you can keep your kids in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
dogs.
the
Yeah,
ants will
absolutely.
do that for,
Fuck yeah,
for
dude.
you. But my theory is right now,
All right.
why the reason, like my wife, everybody that I know will tell me to get rid of the fucking. I have 2 giant anthills out here.
Right.
They're huge. I'm like, my theory is the reason I have not seen one fucking raccoon because I have chickens, I have goats.
Because you got a bunch of ants.
Yeah. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Fucking nobody wants to get around them ants.
Let me finish. And you already jumped the gun.
Sorry.
That's
what I do.
My wife and
Jumps the gun?
my wife, I told her, I was like, you just can't throw fucking food out on the fucking in the country out here. Like,
No.
hey, what's up? There's gonna be fucking coons and whatever. They come down and they're gonna fucking eat our chickens. They're gonna eat our fucking goats or whatever. There's gonna be
And
fucking
just-
skunks.
And just
I've
remember
never met
that,
a
like, when
raccoon
you're
that would
talking
eat a
about
goat.
coons,
There's gonna be-
that you
oh.
need to address that you're talking
rabid
about
coons?
raccoons.
I have
You got to talk about raccoons because you do not want that going south. And wait, shit, fuck.
well,
Never mind that.
Well, I mean, now that you brought it up, okay, so raccoons.
Raccoons, raccoons.
Raccoons.
The
They're- They're the lazy ones.
The raccoons.
It's a hard A.
raccoons.
Raccoons. All right, so we got the raccoons out here. So the reason why I haven't seen any of these vermin is because
Vermin?
Because you're always passed
Or
out.
vermin.
yeah, that too. Or my chickens are like, "What's up, bro?" Is because of the fucking fire ants. They're everywhere. They're in the trees. They're on the ground. And raccoons like to sleep during the day in the tree. But the fire ants will be like, "Bro, get the fuck," and they'll
I'll
bite.
fucking
I'll
eat your
fuck you.
balls
I'll
off.
eat your
There
fucking
is
balls
one
off.
spot on your property that has fire ants.
Nope.
They're not all over the place.
They're all over.
take
the
They're
them
not
out.
raccoons.
Go take
They're
'em out
trash
there.
pandas.
And they're fucking
Trash pandas.
I have not
I love
seen
that.
the only wildlife I
Cuddly
have
trash
seen
pandas.
is
That's what I call
wildlife.
my uncle.
Wildlife I can eat: turkeys, deer, moose.
You're telling me you'd
Never
rather
seen-
eat a fucking wild turkey
Wait,
and
back
not
up,
a
back
fucking
up,
live
back up.
duck?
You
Never
don't have moose because you have fire ants.
No. I said the only,
No,
They eat through the
that
hooves.
is the words that came out of your mouth.
no. I said the only wildlife I have seen is like a moose, deer. I have never seen a raccoon
Because they
here
come
or a
out all
skunk.
night. They're nocturnal,
No.
bitch. What
Because-
do you mean, no?
No, because they would be all over my fucking chickens. I don't even lock my chickens up. I leave the door wide open. I don't give a fuck. I don't even like put out a scarecrow.
Okay,
or
hold on.
anything.
Let's talk about how many chickens you've lost, though. And
Because-
goats.
because of old age.
That's,
Old age?
That's what it is.
So I've lost. So I had.
Here we go.
I've had 11 chickens. I'm down to 4.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really lock it up. Like, I don't know where they go, but like, I just get up in the morning and they're not there.
6 of them.
They show up.
As he's just putting them in
And
a
then they
KFC fucking
disappear.
bag.
6 of them died to hawks and owls, and 2 died to old age. Math doesn't work out, but
Dude, I've got a chicken. I am not bullshitting you. I've got a chicken in my coop that we got in 2010,
Jesus.
2008. Dude, this fucking thing is like,
Still laying?
no.
She's dried up. She's dried up.
Dude, she's like running the fucking bistro of the whore fucking chicken deal. Yeah,
That's why they call it a hen's house, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, this old lady's fucking whoring out the rest of your
this
chickens.
Where's
that cock out?
Yeah, no,
Give me
this
3 eggs.
this fucking hen that we got, I think, gosh, she's got to be 13 fucking years old, and I'm like still alive.
Probably good eating.
She's fought off fucking coyotes,
Missing an eye, smoking a cigarette.
raccoons.
you got P. Diddy
And,
coming over.
Raccoons.
Fucking shitty neighbors,
Missing a few claws.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? My dogs.
Don't
And,
even go near her. They're scared. You
Yeah.
just bow down
yeah,
and whimper.
yeah. No, even the ducks. We've got ducks in our fucking thing, and they're like, all right, not quack quack, and they're like, oh yeah, and I knew who the fucking no, she runs roost, dude.
I know who Mama House is.
Yeah,
Mama Son.
Yeah, dude, she's a golden sexton.
I know where to get a massage. All right.
It sounds weird when you talk about chickens like that,
No.
Because it's like perverted, and you're like, yeah, she's a golden sexton. And
It all comes back to cock. See what I'm saying here?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, but yeah, dude,
Roosters, people.
she will fucking fuck whatever. Nobody
Fuck
cares.
people up or just fuck whatever, because that's a good hen.
Nobody cares.
We all just bat an eye. Like, yeah, we don't care.
Yeah,
The
maybe
dogs over there getting fucked. Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Come
It's a
on,
You
rooster.
got a
that's a
strap
tree.
on.
it's a trans rooster. It's in disguise. You don't know.
Oh no, dude, that
I'm gonna
fucking,
lay an egg in you.
yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
fuck
dude.
you up.
Yeah, she doesn't even lay anymore. She's just so old, but she's huge. Like she's been fucking bench pressing for fucking you know what I mean? Like,
The only chicken that can actually
been
fly
riding-
is the one that you own.
It's
Right.
like she's fucking
She's been
wakes
riding
up
for 5 years.
It's like she wakes up in the morning, she's doing squats, fucking shoulder presses, and fucking bench, and it's like this chicken's like out of proportion.
Her stick legs look like fucking toilet paper rolls.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
No, KFC would be fucking proud.
Right.
They're like, holy shit, if we could get more of this.
What did you do?
Fucker, we don't need a fucking turkey for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We got an 18-pound fucking chicken over here.
Jesus Christ. She's like, I can't lay anymore, and you ain't killing me. I'm gonna start working out.
Fuck, dude.
Motivation, people.
Yeah.
We should bring her over. Let her run the fucking roost out here. Put these little bitches in the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red light district.
Dude, if I took her out of the chicken coop, she'd put us in our place.
Yeah.
Like, look, don't
She'd
be
run us
motherfucker.
around. She's like, oh no, you need to lift now. Get fucking right.
Like, sorry, her charging rate is 20 grain per hour.
I'd have to train Luna. Don't kill it.
That fucking dog get fucked up.
Yeah, maybe. No. Dog knows how to kill shit.
You think? Anything else? Boys? Gents?
No, wait, we save it for another podcast.
Okay.
I think.
You want to come back on?
Oh,
Did you
hell
enjoy
yeah,
yourself?
dude! This was fun.
You liked it?
This was fun as shit.
I'm glad you loved it.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, I actually hated it. And I
You
don't
made
want you to
fun
come
of me
back
the whole
on.
time, okay? No, I'm just kidding.
That's called every time.
Yeah, it's pretty much every time.
no, this was fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Bank 3. Yeah, no. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Joe.
Yeah.
No worries, buddy.
Next time we'll.
Thanks, guys.
Remember, I was telling you earlier, like sometimes you don't even get in the stories that you want to even talk about.
Yeah.
It just gets roosted.
Yeah.
Like I brought it back that way.
Why are you making notes?
Play it! No. So yeah, next time, thanks for coming on. 3 Shots Podcast, guys. Check out on all the things. Mr. Joe, I almost said Joey, but I can't. Oh, camera's dead. Joe playing clips out here. Check it out. We got reels coming your ways. Thick Tim, always a pleasure. Thanks, buddy.
Tim.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Joey,
You fucking awesome.
Oh,
Thank you.
man.
The shit.
don't worry about it. It's
All right,
done.
we'll see you guys next time.
All right, peace out, motherfuckers.
Later, motherfuckers.
What?
All right, did you ever check to see?
What?